Drake has always been a rapper that other rappers wanted to challenge. A lot of debated the winners, whether Kendrick Lamar, Pusha T, or Meek Mill. When Drake rapped, "Diss me and you'll never hear a reply," maybe it was because at this point of his career, he already had to respond to multiple people dissing him in his own hometown. Today we're going to discuss every time a Toronto rapper dissed Drake and how he squashed the beefs. Make sure to subscribe, hit that like button, and comment below and let me know what you think about this story right here. 2005, very early in Drake's career, he would pull up to the clubs right off of the subway to prove his skills in the local Toronto rap scene. At the time and now, the streets were gritty and the rap scene was no different. Rap crews like Point Blank, Hustle Men, Empire, Khalifa, J-Stacks, and more were starting to get attention in the growing Toronto rap scene. At the time, there was a tug of war with acts on the cleaner side of the Toronto rap scene, with rappers like Cardinal Official, Socrates, Shock Fair, and groups like the Brass Monk that would get played on the first hip-hop and R&B commercial station in Toronto, Flow 93.5 FM. In order for the street artists to get played, they needed to be an alternative. And by the end of 2001, we got that alternative through the University of Toronto's radio program. Project Bounce would be born through the mind of Albar Nation Design, and through a deal he made with the university, he was able to have his own show running from 12 a.m. to 5 a.m. 7 days a week. By 2002, he had a team of DJs in there like DJ Law, DJ Ritz, DJ Juggy, and more, playing the grimiest hip-hop at the time out of the US and from Canada. From there is when Drake and other Toronto artists were able to emerge. Throughout that time in 2000s, there was also a re-emergence in the live show scene where local rappers were able to pack the stage with their crew and perform. This is where a young Drake would cut his lyrical teeth as he would pop. So let's get into it a little bit. Let's go forward a bit. What's going on, gang? What's popping? I want to make sure everything is good as far as my audios and all that good stuff. Let me just double check over here on my phone quick fast. Okay, we good. Okay, you know what I want to take us to, because somebody in the chat, and welcome to everybody who's coming in right here. Just, a quick intro. Big salute to everybody who's popping up in the chat. Big salute to Grateful King. Big salute to Kowloon Clouds. Big salute to Keep Six Solid, Swerving Life, Old John Crow, 416 Trackstar Music. I see you, brother. Big salute to Squeeze Mike Glizzy. I want to take you all to a part because somebody asked me about the big page beef the other day, and I was like, you know what? I covered that in a documentary. So let me bring you back to this. Oh, you know what? The Aristo beef is also kind of crazy still. All right, fuck it, we'll do both.
Hey world, shout out Toronto, shout out everybody that's been supporting Aristo.
Aristo was a young artist coming from a spot right outside of Toronto called Brampton. He was also part of a crew called Team Offense with other artists like Littles the General, R.I.P., Sazy, Caesar Leone, Chosen, and Quick Matthews.
I have history with Drake. I don't know if you remember Team Offense.
I do.
In the Wise Guys.
Or ain't it? My spaceship was invaded by an alien face with the alias Drake, but I stay with a stake, not the one that ate off your plate. The harpoon, I'm about to
big salute to Quick Matthews.
in your heart soon.
This is me, bro. I remember everything.
I don't know if you remember. I was actually in the offense. So like,
oh yeah.
Yeah. So like, I remember that battle, and that shit is just a super important moment in my career because like that was when everyone in Canada kind of knew who I was, like us coming at them and Littles kind of throwing me in that fight, and I was loving it. But I've seen Drake plenty of times since then.
It all started in Windsor Sports Weekend in 2006 when Aristo's Team Offense rushed Drake and a physical altercation ensued. Afterward, Team Offense got approached by members of Drake's friend groups that included a crazy Scarborough rapper. I bet you all didn't know Drake got rushed by Team Offense back in the days. Well, you're finding out now. By the name of Young Tony. If this name sounds familiar to you, it's because he changed his name to Hush or OVO Hush.
What up,
and is
Hush?
a member that is rarely seen in music videos or on camera at all. Allegedly, Young Tony and some goons approached Aristo and he ended up running away. At this point, the street beef spilled into the music and Aristo sent the first shot with his track, Good Night, Good Luck. R.I.P. to Bishop. Okay, that's my brother right there. Actually, you might see him on the wall behind me. Let me make my screen a little bit bigger so y'all can see my full frame. Pause. All right, it's right here. That's my brother Bishop right there. He actually told me that story about the Windsor Sports Weekend and the whole thing with Team Offense going back, and then Hush and them mans going back at friggin' Team Offense. I didn't know about all that street lore, so I learned something new that I didn't know. You know what I'm saying? So R.I.P. to Bishop. Big salute. Big salute to his whole family. With a team of hungry rappers getting at Drake, it was perfect that he had formed a team of his own with the aforementioned Young Tony, along with Bishop Bagante out of Scarborough. Also, from frequent trips to the University of Kitchener to smash girls, they got close with Mississauga artists J.D. Era and Ken Masters. The team decided to put together a diss song of their own, and as they all lived in different places, they all recorded their verses in separate studios. It was Young Tony who actually pushed the crew to release the song, and he got everyone to email their verses so we could put everything together. From there, Good Night, Good Riddance was born. More stories that Bishop told me. I didn't, like, as far as the research for this, you're not going to be able to Google this information. This is information that has to be from somebody who was there. And immediately Project Bounce ran the song in heavy rotation, sending the local Toronto rap scene crazy, as well as the city dubbing the team the Wise Guys.
Use another nigga as a threat though. I said you a bitch, I heard a 7-man echo. You saying I hustle, my source of currency's coke. They saying you never moving it and currently broke.
At this point, a flurry of songs were being sent back and forth, and the online message boards were buzzing. At the time, the main place to get real-time commentary from people were the message boards, and in Canada, the main site for that was Hip Hop Canada. Under the name Father Duck, Drake would often engage in more lore. The online name of Drake once upon a time on these message boards, because people think, yo, how does Drake have the time to see all this stuff online, right? Respectfully, man's terminally online, yo. Respectfully, because from back in the days, man's was on the freaking message boards 24/7. Had the craziest MySpace page, like the type of MySpace page that you got to use a photo bucket for. Y'all might not know about photo bucket, but where you have to, like, basically, it's almost like knowing how to code a website. You got to literally be doing coding to specialize your MySpace page. This guy and forth on the internet. Don't get it twisted. We had our MySpace's pages pretty tricked out too, so don't get that twisted. Message boards, as well as make posts. In the streets, things continued, and it was even rumored that at the video shoot for the Toronto Classic 100 Strong Arm,
the cops will have to bring out mobs, a whole lot of chalk, lots of Febreze, cause I ain't really down with that scuffle shit.
That Arista would not get out of his car due to Young Tony being on the scene. Rapper Bishop Bagante even trolled Aristo by calling into a preacher network pretending to be Aristo, looking for the Lord's guidance.
I'm okay, Paul. I'm just
They terrorized that poor boy.
I'm being sidetracked myself, Paul.
Uh-huh.
You know what I mean?
In what way?
Well,
R.I.P. Bishop.
I do music, Paul.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
And my real name is Brianna.
At this point, it seemed clear that Drake's career started to push forward with the release of his first mixtape, Room for Improvement. The Room for Improvement mixtape had multiple features from local singer Marcus Voice, as well as remixes like Trey Songz, All About the Game, Freestyle, and Lupe Fiasco, Kick Push. Drake was becoming a hot commodity on the Toronto rap scene, from getting a lot of airplay on Flow Night. So I'm going to take you all to, because that beef pretty much ended underwhelmingly. He dissed them, and, y'all know the rest. But Big Page, let's get to that.
You know it's love, JD, you know it's love. So, and I just want to say, man, if you can't show your age, I want to say that on the internet right now, they got these pictures up. They were saying that we were fighting at the Stylist Awards, but there's no fighting going on. It's actually a great time in Toronto. I've never seen so much unity. I've never seen so much unity in the city. So to come home and see the unity is great, man. Major, you know it's love. JD, you know it's love. So, and I just want to say, man, if you can't show your face in this room, then you're doing something wrong. Real shit.
Big salute to the sponsors, Diamond Club with the for that. Delivery of live Instagram network. Big Page is a Toronto rapper from the west end of Toronto and was making a buzz in the city with his new song, Ballin' Is My Hobby. Ballin' Is My Hobby. Ballin' Is My Hobby. Ballin' Is My Hobby. The song was getting played on commercial and college radio stations, accompanied by the music video, which was being played on Canada's music TV station, Much Music. At this point, Drake had released his second mixtape, Comeback Season, and was becoming the main rapper being played locally. By late 2008, Big Page linked up with Drake to get him on a feature for his new song, I'm Still Fly.
I'm sky high and I dare anybody to try and cut my way.
At the time, Drake was just discovering that people were taking to his singing as well as his raps and decided to lean into it more. For this song, he blessed Page with an amazing hook that started off the song. Yo, El Manito, don't worry. It's not going to be a full Drake's Glaze session today, but some Glaze going to happen. I'm playing. Pause. This right here, the I'm So Fly track, I think I'm correct about that when I say this might be the first time that he really publicly released a song where you could hear him singing, because everything prior to that was just all rapidy rap, little brother type sound and shit. You know what I'm saying? So I think this was like the first time he actually really said, you know what, I'll take it there and I'll just do the hook. You know what I'm saying? Because he didn't rap on the track. It was just a hook. Before Page's first verse came in, the hook was so amazing that was the only thing that I used to hear when the song used to ring off in the club. It was to the point that I didn't even know it was a Big Page song. To add insult to injury, Drake made a remix of the song minus Big Page. This is where the animosity started from Big Page. In 2009, Drake released the first version of the classic mixtape, So Far Gone. The mixtape had a lot of bangers and some sneak disses that a few people took the wrong way. Specifically, the team that I managed at the time, Empire, as well as Big Page and others. On the remix for the Jay-Z and Beanie Siegel song Ignorant Shit, Drake rapped.
Came big and swerving right into my peers' lane. Same dudes that used to holler my engineer's name.
I'll save what my crew did for later. However, there were talks at the time that the shots were actually for R&B singer Marcus Voice. I won't retell the legendary story on how the tape got on Lil Wayne's radar, but we all knew at that point that Wayne and Young Money were looking to sign Drake. At a show with Lil Wayne in Toronto in 2009, Drake performed the song I'm So Fly on stage with Big Page in attendance. Only thing is, Drake did not bring Page up on stage with him and Wayne, adding more salt to Big Page's wounds. Big Page fired. That's what made it worse. The man went on stage with Lil Wayne. He performed his song, I'm So Fly, I'm Sky High. And then I think Page was there. Actually, he was there. And he's like, the fuck, I look like chopped liver? How's man performing my tune without me? This is probably one of the tunes that got him signed. What? And mans are still in the hood freaking flipping. Well, you know what? I ain't even saying shit. There's no statute of limitations. Back on a series of songs with no effects to Drake's image. But when Drake got robbed near the new Ho King restaurant and the snitching rumor started to float around, Big Page saw his opening. At this point, he was doing interviews dissing Drake, calling him a rat.
I was about to jump off, so I go, all right, give me 2 tours. I'm about to, run for the blicky. Like, what's really good? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, one. Before I could even touch the car door, you know what I'm saying? Before I could even grab the door, my nigga Sean hits me up, my nigga Getty. He's like, yo, this guy just called me, man. He said, yo, come back and talk about this. Like, man. So I'm like, before I even go walk to the car, this nigga called my homies. I'm like, you know what? I feel like it's a setup anyway, so I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying?
Drake was already moving around in the U.S., writing for Dr. Dre's writing camps and more, so he wasn't as concerned with the Toronto scene. Drake was on the rise, and one night after a Young Money show in Miami, Drake hit the club to continue to party with Lil Wayne and others. Now, this is the story that really pushed the shit over the edge. Coincidentally, Big Page was at the same club in the VIP section. According to Big Page, as soon as Drake saw him, Drake whispered to a security guard, and subsequently, Big Page was asked to leave the club.
Keep the peace and just, you know what I mean? Build. So I'm there now. I'm in the VIP booth. The manager of the club and the promoters put me and my people in the VIP upstairs. So I'm chilling in the VIP, whatever. And I'm feeling uncomfortable anyways because, I'm around people I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm from Toronto, and you know what I mean? The situation was weird. So all of a sudden, I see Drake comes. I'm sitting to the left. He's sitting to the right. His to the left, mine's to the right. So all of a sudden, I see him like spazzing out. So when I see him spazzing out, I just fall back a little bit in the cut, and I kind of just take in what's going on. So he calls.
Dare I do the imitation? Yo, what's... And this is the time when Drake had way more treble in his voice. You know what I'm saying? He's like, what's that guy doing over there, man? Yo, we don't fuck with that guy. What's this guy doing in the same club as me, P? Yo, get this guy out of here. Yo, security. I'm playing. But, back then, like, man's voice was mad light. You know what I'm saying? He was just like, security, get this guy out of here. The chubby dark one over there.
his manager CJ over, and basically huddles up, talks to his manager for a minute, and then his manager walks to security, and I'm watching the whole thing happen. So his manager walks to security. Security called police.
Wow.
2 police officers and like 3 security guards walked up to me. So I'm watching them walk up to me, and I'm like, "Can I help you?" Like, "Yeah, you have to leave this area."
Walk out. Accounted the story from someone who was there and told me that Big Page was not kicked out of the club and left on his own. No, old John Crow, don't say that. He said Drizzy just melted your OVO chain Friday. Damn, man, put it around the cat's neck and shit, bro. It's like, you can have it. You can have it, kitty. When he saw Drake and his team. However, this would end Drake's home beefs, or at least the ones that he could hear at this point. By 2000, okay, let's get into it, man. All right, I just wanted to make sure to start this live off, make sure there's no latency, no bullshit. Okay, big salute to everybody who's popping up. Big salute to everybody who has been here from the episode earlier, episode 689. We are live. Day 7 of 30. Okay. Big salute to everybody who got to see the IRL stream that I did for day 6. You guys don't got to tell me. I'm already going to do the corrections myself. I got some lav mics or some cordless mics that are on the way. All right. The new improved cordless mics, like how the streamers be having. So the next time you see the boy Friday Ricky Dread outside doing an IRL for y'all, I will have proper audio. Okay. Next IRL stream definitely will be on Sunday before the next episode. But yeah, I'm gonna be seeing more of those, more interviews. Yeah, just 30 for 30 days of live streaming. Okay. Big salute to everybody who's popping up into the chat. I saluted to a bunch of y'all before, but make sure for everybody who's popping up in here, smash that like button. If you're watching on your mobile right now, for the people who are doing night shift right now, salute to y'all. I know the struggle. All right, you might be on your way to your night shift right now, about to tap in from 11 till about 7 a.m. I'm here with you. I'm probably not going to be here with you the whole night. No, not going to lie, but I'm at least here with you for the early part of the shift. Okay, and big salute to everybody who is out there driving on the road listening to this. Okay, all the people who are doing the Ubers. The delivery people are already off their shift right now, right? But you know, maybe some of the Amazon drivers out there. Salute to all of y'all. As far as the list of topics, let me put my topics on the screen in front of me. We are going to discuss this top 5 versus 6ix9ine. All right, there's a potential that we might have an actual boxing match, so we'll definitely get into that. Oh, you know what? I'm not even gonna play no music. I'll just let y'all know what's going on the list here. Also, Drake versus Sauce Walka. This is a crazy turn of events. Actually, not really, because Sauce Walka been taking sneak shots, but it's a turn of events for me because I've been covering something early. Maybe about a month or 2 ago, I was covering something about Sauce Walka and his baby mom, and now things are all coming full circle. So we definitely got to get into that. All right. What else is going on? I want to talk about a 16-year-old Markham producer who has produced on one of Drake's new albums. We definitely got to get into that. A$AP Rocky has done a show in Toronto. We'll cover that and we'll do some reactions. Rexdale rapper has changed his life around. Okay, and this Rexdale rapper, he's been affiliated with the likes of Moolah First and Pyrex and all of those guys over there on that side of town. Listen, I hear you, El Manito, but if this person isn't like rap, is he part of like some? And listen, R.I.P. to Anthony Taylor. Okay, I'm going to say that, and condolences to his family. That the 28-year-old man that passed the other day. All right, this is a tragic murder. Okay, I'll address it now for you. All right, brother. I keep my eye on what's going on in the hip hop scene. I try to do my civic duties as far as all the different gang connections and different things that are going on. So yes, if this person is not like a rapper, from what I've seen from the news stories, he seemed to have been a upstanding citizen. So that's really sad. There's probably way more to the story. So if more unfolds, I will definitely be covering that. All right. So salute to you, El Manito. Other things that I'm going to be covering as well. The UK is just like Canada. All right. And we're going to be breaking that down. We're going to be getting into a heavy immigration conversation. 1 second. Yes, if you don't think unalived mans and hip hop don't correlate. Yeah, I know they correlate. Okay. But they don't always correlate. Like, okay, yes, a guy died. You know what? Don't fucking distract me, brother. Salute to you, man. And also, the bikers are recruiting. That's part of my title out here, right? The biker gangs are doing some heavy recruitment out there. You know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a touchy topic, but we're gonna get into it. All right. So big salute to everybody who's popping up into the chat right now. Everybody who is viewing this, wherever you're viewing it from, let me know in the chat, wherever part of town, whatever city that you're in. All right, whatever country you're in, let me know. Let's get it popping. Let's start with this top 5 shit. All right, let's start with the top 5 shit. Let's get into that. So I've been watching some things that have been going on in the gram here, on Reddit. 6ix9Ine has been, I don't know, he's become one of the streamers who's been able to switch his life around. I ain't gonna lie, because to be honest, he's probably the most poppin' rapper who's been able to switch into a streamer. Okay, every time I go on my Instagram timeline, he's over there, somebody's clipping him, and now there's a clip floating around saying that he wants to fight Top 5. He's dissing the shit out of him. All right, I'm gonna have to ask you guys some questions as far as maybe some of his opinions on Top 5. But I'll play you guys the clip, and you guys let me know what you think. All right. And
chat, just something.
And this is a stream with Oblivious or Oblivion.
You just set it up, like, you know what I mean? All right, give me one thing. I swear to God, right now, I'll shut the fuck up right now. I promise you, I'll shut the fuck up right now. I'll literally, yo, bro, I'll literally let you punch me in my face right now. I swear to God. Right. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Name me one thing Top 5 succeeded in this. What has he achieved in life right now that you know that you be like, nah, I can say he did this.
Being a Drake dick rider.
Other than being a Drake dick rider, I'll let you punch me in my face right now. I promise you. Even if you don't do it and you just tap me, like go like this, like, you know what I mean? But tell me right now something Top 5, and without looking at the chat, just something you know that he achieved right now in his life ever.
Shit.
Exactly. Let's start this 20v2, nigga.
Shit.
Is 6ix9ine speaking facts? Is that all y'all know 5 for as being Drake shooter? Is that all y'all know 5 for is being Drake shooter? Because I feel like the people who are tapped into the Toronto scene, like that Drake shooter thing was like a 2024 thing that started spreading, and maybe the American audience knows him for that, but people knew him before that, in my opinion.
Yeah, I'm ready.
Yeah. Hey, Top 5 said Aiden Ross just called me. He ready to set it up.
But why?
He said Aiden Ross just called him and he's ready to set it up.
Aiden, are you ready to set it up? Like, you know what I mean? All right, give me one thing. I swear to God, right now, I'll shut the fuck up right now. I promise you, I'll shut the fuck up right now. I'll literally, yo, bro, I'll literally let you punch me in my face right now. I swear to God. Right. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Name me one thing Top 5 succeeded in this. What has he achieved in life right now that you know that you be like, nah, I can say he did this.
What the hell is up with these chains? These chains gotta be fake. There's no way that these big they look like aluminum foil, fam. Am I wrong? But these shits don't look real. Like, look at this. Like, what is this supposed to even cost, fam? Like, what, 50,000 for the chain? And then somebody's gonna tell me, oh, the dependents about 250,000. Are you dumb? I don't know. I'm not trying to be a hater, but this shit looks clearly fake at this point. Can we comfortably say that? Like, and listen, I'm not even hating. If that's what you're gonna do, that's what you're gonna do. Like, it's not like you don't have the money. Maybe you're wearing fake shit so niggas don't rob your real shit. But can we agree that some of this jewelry that we see 6ix9ine wearing, for the amount of money that he's supposed to have, And I know he's flexing, saying, yo, top 5, yo, you need to show us 100,000. He's had a lot of financial issues. He had the IRS on his ass. There was a whole auction of all his jewelry and cars and different things like from his house. So there might be a lot of smoke and mirrors going on.
Other than being a Drake dick rider, I'll let you punch me in my face right now. I promise you. Even if you don't do it, and you just tap me, like go like this, like you know what I mean. But tell me right now something top 5, and without looking at the chat, just something you know that he achieved right now in his life.
Let me know what y'all know top 5 for. All right, comment gang strong. Okay, I know there's a lot of people, or there's some people who are in here who are literally just tapped in from the battle and stuff like that from 2024. So you're like, all right, I know him because I seen YouTube videos saying, yo, that's Drake Shooter, or him saying he's Drake Shooter. But for the people who might be more tapped into the Toronto lore, what do y'all know him for? Oh my God. I'm checking y'all comments right now. How the fuck are you comparing a rat to 5? I'm not comparing the. Why do street niggas always do this? I know you might be a street nigga just saying this, bro. Okay, I'm not talking about their street pedigree, brother, or how solid each one of them is gonna keep it. You feel me? That's a whole other thing. Let's not conflate the two topics, brother. Let's stay focused. All right. And for real, how many other people are working with rats at this point? Niggas is recording Gunna right now. Somebody's recording this. It's on Kick. He's hanging with this guy, which I don't know who the fuck this guy is, so I ain't gonna vouch for him. But 6ix9ine be around a lot of people for somebody that is supposed to be ostracized at this point. Right? So I don't even know if that whole street niggas, snitches get stitches. He did get some stitches. He got some stitches at the LA Fitness, all right? So that did happen. But he alive. And he talks a lot of shit. And he's still outside. And he don't got a shitload of security like when he first came home. So I don't know, man. I'm not trying to say I rate the man or something, like whatever, like he's a rat. Right? But at the same time, a lot of y'all niggas ain't doing shit about it. You feel me?
Ever.
Shit.
Exactly. Let's start this 20v2, nigga.
Yo, I gotta be honest, 5, you gotta fight back, bro. You gotta let this. You can't let this guy keep on catching doubles, using your name for clout, using your name for clicks, and you ain't doing shit about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't know what he could actually do about it.
Look at Hove as like the guy who.
Holy. I'm just double checking. I'm just double checking to see if he responded to any of this. Look, again. Still talking about the man.
He said that you guys are not about that. Top 5. He said that you guys are not about it, that London is full of tea sippers and like fat niggas.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, I love.
Man can't keep top 5's name out of his mouth, bro. Just clouting up off his name.
He said that.
Not to say that he needs top 5 for clout, but if you want to get a clip, okay, and it's gonna get floated around in Toronto too. It is what it is.
You guys are not about that.
Yo, Big La, suck your mom, brother. How about that?
Top 5. He said that you guys are not about it, that London is full of tea sippers and like fat niggas.
Oh my God.
Oh shit, I love.
All right. Yeah, I don't think top 5 even responded, bro. Nah, bro. Sad. This is sad. This is sad. This is actually sad, bro. Well, listen, let me know what you guys think as far as if top 5 should respond to him. I'm going to check the poll here and see what you guys are saying as far as if he would win in an actual boxing match. I said, who's winning the match? Top 5 or 6ix9ine? 38% of y'all are saying that top 5 would win the match, which is not that good. And a whopping 64% of y'all are saying that 6ix9ine is whooping his ass. So top 5, if you see this, you'll probably see this. All right. You've been put on notice. 6ix9ine, he wants to see 100 racks. Okay. I don't know. Talk to Aiden. I think that I'm down to see that. Okay. Maybe Aiden will hit you with a nice 250 racks or something like that. Fuck it. Go in the ring and do that shit, bro. All right. Gang, is that a thing? Should the man do it? If the man gets like 200 racks, before I get off this topic here, if he gets 200 racks, that's the move? Because it's not that easy for a rapper to go in, get into a boxing match, and win or lose, it doesn't matter. Content creator, cool. If I go into the ring and I get my ass kicked, it's not going to take views away from me, fam. It's just literally going to be something for the timeline for the month, or not even for the month, for like 48 hours. I'll probably be able to react to it myself back on my own platform. So it's a win-win when you're a content creator. But when you're a rapper and you get your ass whooped, like if you're a rapper who wants to be taken seriously, especially a street rapper, like you have to win. Like there's no way that you can go in the ring and be like, I just took an L. It's okay. People take L's every day. Like, nah, bro. All the tough talk that you talk in the records, you know what I'm saying? All that street shit. Like you literally have to be able to show that you can beat up anybody, whether it's with your gun or with your fist. You feel me? Hold on a second. Let me do something real quick over here. I'm going to put this user on timeout for about, how about 24 hours? Let's do that. All right. Big La, suck my dick, pussy. Goof. Holy shit, man. Nigga pulled up the hate. Yeah, you're gone now, brother. Yeah, but yeah, anyways, salute to top 5. I don't want to say salute to 6ix9ine because people get touchy when people say salute to 6ix9ine. But yeah, it is what it is, right? You know what's funny? Little losers like this, and I shouldn't even block them. I should have kept them in here so I could just roast them. Little losers like that, fam, who jump in my chat, talk crazy, old man this, old man that. Some of them be on Reddit. Fam, I walk roads all the time, fam. Okay? I literally walking around. When niggas see me, it's like, yo, what up? Love what you do. Let's take a flick. So all these niggas who talk so much shit, and listen, I'm not asking for it. I'm not like, yo, please come see me when you see me. But not one of them, if they've seen me in the road, have ever come up to me and been like, yo, old man, quit making fucking podcasts. Yo, you're beat. Get the fuck out of here. Why are you still out here? Nobody ever comes up to me on road and tells me this shit. All they do is type the shit in their phone. That's goofy shit, fam. And the thing is, you're probably even goofier if you're the type of nigga who's typed that shit in your phone and then seen me on road and then dat me after. Bro, if you do that, fam, and you have youths, fam, I don't know how they could look up to you. Real talk, fam. If you're the nigga, if anybody who's ever shitting on me on Reddit came in here in my chat, tried to shit on me in my chat, and then see me on road, and they're like, "A lie, that's you." You're probably wearing a thong, bro. Straight up. You know what I'm saying? It's not even like fan activity, bro. Like, bro, I don't even want to say it. I want to make sure to keep this shit monetized. All right. Anywho, let's move on. I'm trying to pace myself, gang. It's day 7. All right. Every time I start getting into like heavy rant mode, I could just feel like my vocal cords saying, Friday, don't do it. Don't do it. Don't get loud. Okay. Let's just relax. All right. You got another 21 days to go. Maybe I'll get loud on like day 20. All right. Okay. I want to get into the Sauce Walka versus Drake shit. All right. Sauce Walka popped out the blue. He got mad because I guess Drake smashed one of his bubble butt things, and one of his baby mothers actually, right? And it's crazy for me to be saying one of his baby mothers because that's just more debauchery. But anywho, that happened. Then he released a voice note, or a voice note got released where he was talking crazy tough. So I'll pull up the voice note first, and then I'm going to get into some things that actually back up this theory that I had about 2 months ago. All right, so let's get to the voice note. Bada boom, bada bing. This is all over Instagram and Twitter, all over the place. So I just pulled it from Torontology. This is Drake gotta watch out. Sauce Walka, in leak calls, threatened to kill Drake after finding out he's sleeping with his baby mother.
With my baby mama or nothing, or I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck what the consequences is, nigga.
Why, yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the fuck does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So
You already what? You already do what? Say that again.
already handle me. So what the fuck does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does it even matter?
I got you jump by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't.
I got you jumped by my hose. I'm just trying to translate the nigga knees. You know what I'm saying? He said, I got you jumped by my hose. I didn't hit you, but say that again, nigga.
Hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does it even matter?
I got you jump by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though.
Whoa. He said, I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't.
I jumped by my black hoes. It's shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
He had her set up. All right. I keep on stopping the video for a reason. I'll let it play in full in a minute, but I keep on stopping. He had her set up. Pay attention for later on in this segment. Let's go.
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a fuck.
Oh,
again. I will get Drake car shot at.
Oh.
Nigga, the fuck? Man, you better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay.
I wonder how Drake feels about that. Say that again.
Drake smoked. I will get Drake car shot at.
Well, goddamn, brother.
Nigga, the fuck?
What the fuck?
Man, you better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
Over his BM, bro? Damn, bro. She must have the sloppiest of toppies. What the fuck, brother?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a fuck.
Fuck?
I will get Drake car shot at. Nigga, the fuck? Man, you better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, you do.
Okay. I'm going to play it in full. All right, because I was stopping and starting it here. And listen, he is a Houston rapper. So, and Drake does have the home in Houston. So maybe he sees Drake driving by sometimes. Maybe he sees him in traffic. He said he gonna get Drake's car shot up.
Nothing about me with my baby mama or nothing, or I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't give a fuck what the consequences is, nigga.
Why, yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the fuck does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does it even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't. You got jumped by my black hoes. This shit on video.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a fuck. Just like I get Drake smoked. I will get Drake car shot at.
I will get Drake smoked. I will get Drake smoked.
Nigga, the fuck? Man, you better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, you do.
Please, calm down, brother. Brother, calm down, brother. That's Drake on the phone call. Brother, calm down. It's just the gal them. You know what we call you guys in Toronto? Gal clown. Calm down, brother. You're crashing out. Who did he tell Julian? You seem like, you're just acting really crazy, and I don't know if you're like off of some kind of drugs or something. Right? Just talk him down. Yo, listen, Chubbs probably was like, what do you want to do, brother? Brother, like as soon as the internet started interneting, computers started puting, and people started seeing this shit pop up on the timeline this morning, Chubbs probably was like, yo, please, brother, I've been dying to beat the shit out of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? TB Gucci just smiling. Just all the ice in his teeth just glimmering like, ooh, I eat, yo, food for the dog, them. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, bro. He might have had to calm them niggas down. Like, bro, just chill. It's just Sauce. He's been spazzing out for years. You know what? I was gonna play this Chick Smooth video. Let me play the video first. And if he doesn't cover the part that I was thinking of, I'm gonna go back to my Flacco video that I was looking at. Let's see what Chick Smooth got to say about this.
You know what to do, Chick. I find him. I like Chick Smooth. Chick Smooth is somebody I really enjoy listening to on YouTube because Chick just got an intellectual curiosity about things.
Oh boy, here we go, you guys. I hope everybody's watching. I hope everybody's seeing exactly why certain artists do not fuck with Drake. It goes way beyond artists being jealous of Drake. It's actually some real deep, dark, dirty shit behind the scenes going on. Everybody knows Drake is one of the most pettiest people out there on planet Earth. If you get into it with the man, if you vocalize anything against him, best believe Drake is going to spend time plotting on exactly how he can get back at you. Now, Sauce Walka from Houston, he's been one of the main people that's been calling out Drake for the past 10 plus years now. His main issue with Drake has always been cultural appropriation. According to Sauce Walka,
okay, good. He's covering the part that Flacco had covered before. This is not new. This is 10 years. This guy's been getting at Drake.
Drake comes to Houston. He does not give back. He does not fuck with the artists there. However, he takes their dances, their culture, their fashion, and does not show love to the community there. Sauce Walka did an interview with the Breakfast Club where he actually broke all this down last year.
The Drake moment was the moment. That's when I was
a
like,
lot of people know me from controversial shit like that. Yeah.
The whack.
I'm going to stand on the business regardless of whoever.
It's funny though, because you called Drake out for cultural appropriation way before Kendrick did.
I definitely did. And if my whole city would have supported what I was on back then, for the reasons that I did it then, we would have got the same reaction that Kendrick Lamar in California did. Mm-hmm. And I think it's just a beautiful thing. With, again, no discredit to either one of those artists, because, again, I have nothing to do with that shit, and I don't give a fuck about that shit, because I'm a millionaire. I'm Sauce Walka, and I made it. I beat the black.
What do we know Sauce Walka from? Am I living under a rock? I feel like I've been listening to hip-hop for a long time. I run a hip-hop network. I pay attention to what's going on in America. Actually, a lot more sometimes than what's going on over here. I don't know a Sauce Walka track. Can y'all give me the Sauce Walka track the standout? What's his standout? Let me know, gang. Please. I know him maybe now more from social media, from when he gets on social media and he got his girls and, you know what I'm saying? Or he says something witty. He has a take on whatever current topic that's going on. Like, he's more of like a podcaster or freaking a social commentator than somebody that I know from making music. You know what I'm saying? At least when it comes to somebody like, what's the Bust It Baby nigga? Give me his name. The nigga who did Bust It Baby. And he had the goon masks and all that. You know what? I'll look it up. Man, I'm getting old. 1 second. Bust It Baby. Plies. Okay, at least Plies. Thank you, gang. Thank you. Right? At least with Plies, we know about his hits. All right, he had the BET hits. He had the Goon Mask series, where I remember opening up the magazines and seeing the advertising with the crazy Goon Mask chain, and I was like, it was just music. And then the social media era came, and it was like, all right, he's transitioned into more of a commentary person. But Sauce Walka, I only know him for talking shit. Same thing with like Finesse 2 Times. A series of young whatever rappers, like down south rappers that I only literally know for just talking online. All right. Oh, I think I found a track. 1 second. Let's see if we can pull this up. Oh, yes. Listen, for the people who are going to be watching the replay for this after, the music will get cut out because there's the back-to-back beat for this.
Oh man, this cracker tried to call the drip a dance. He trying to steal.
This is from 2015. This guy freaking this. I was gonna call him a word that's gonna get the YouTube demonetized, but yeah, it's just 10 steps back. All right, 2 steps forward, 10 steps back is all I'm saying.
The flavor, but he can. This nigga got a pussy in his pants. I don't wanna hear him picking on this nigga again. I knew the first day we met that we could never be friends. Cause you a motherfucking bitch, you a clown ass after the type of be on Bad Girls Club and Supernatural. Casting.
That a bar?
Call ass nigga, your whole life is fake. Your name Aubrey in the 6th, they ain't call you Drake. You been.
Your name Albert in the 6th. They don't call you Drake.
Wanted to be a rapper, but that shit was whack. Dropped some songs that didn't work, so you had to act. Nickelodeon.
Dropped some songs and it didn't work, so you had to act? When did this come out again? Huh? When did the songs not work? Wait a minute. Did I go to space for like 10 years or something? When did this happen? When did the songs not work? Maybe I heard this wrong. Say that again.
6th, they ain't call you Drake. You been wanted to be a rapper, but that shit was whack. Dropped some songs that didn't work, so you had to act.
I think you might have got the things mixed up. He was acting, and so you know what? Don't even worry about it.
Nickelodeon ass nigga, coaching ass nigga. You ain't black, you a fucking Cambodian ass nigga.
He's Cambodian? Yo, fam, I'm learning new things about Drake. Yo, Drake, you're Cambodian? Damn, nigga, I thought you was like half black, half Jewish. Gang. This guy has put us on to new information. Kendrick, this is who you needed to check with. Okay? He's got the info, bro. Don't worry about the OVO moles. You got to go check out freaking Sauce Walka. Go back 10 years.
It got cut and put your life on hold. So you came to A-side and started riding that pole. Old geek ass nigga, like, what is that, sir? All the treasure spending your money on these bitches, little perv. And I ain't talking about.
He's calling him a little perv for spending money on bitches. Brother, you're fucking up your own business. Aren't you supposed to be a pimp? So now you calling all of your customers pervs? They listen to your raps, no? They probably don't even listen to his raps. Why am I giving this guy so much credit?
Dances, you was paying for pussy. I was pimping, so I knew about that shit, little rookie.
And then he just told us he was pimping. So why are you calling your customers pervs, bro? This guy's weird.
Living in the city, seeing how we living, seeing how the flavor is, seeing how we spilling, thinking I'm an ace.
Yo, what am I fucking looking at, bro? Drake, this is your ops, bro. You might have to leave this one alone for real, nigga. Hold on. What did I ask in the poll over here? I asked in the poll, how is Drake going to handle this? Okay. I said, and the 3 choices are behind the scenes peacefully. My second choice is in the streets. And the third choice is with bars. Okay, YouTube, I'm not condoning of any violence or anything like that, but in GTA, just, Chubbs, Gucci, you know what to do, fam. All right. Choice 2. Take choice number 2. For me, choice number 2. I'm going with choice number 2. All right. You know what? I'll answer my own poll. Can I even answer my own poll? Choice number 2, brother. Choice number 2.
Time, what a good feeling. Yeah, it's cool to show love, but it's different when you're stealing. Yeah, bitch nigga, you wanna be like the twins. Drip sauce on stage and splash on your friends. Be born in a H and break a bitch for some ends. But you was too busy fucking Johnny Blaze bare skin.
This guy's sex shaming him. Oh my God, you fucked her with no condom. Oh my God. What are you doing, brother? Safe sex. Who is this guy? Wow. You know when you hate so hard that like you just start talking, you the person that you're hating on, you say so much shit about them that you just start saying the shit that you do yourself. You're like, nigga, you go to the corner store and buy backwards. It's like, yeah, nigga, me too. But you don't even buy the right ones. You just can't find anything to hate, so you just find everything. You know what I'm saying? Nigga, you fuck Johnny Blaze bareback. Nigga, like, so what? You would have probably done it too on a drunk night, idiot.
Johnny Blaze bare skin.
Bare skin. Yo, that's what they say over in the South. You fuck their bare skin.
H and break a bitch for some ends, but you was too busy fucking Johnny Blaze bare skin.
And he didn't even rap it on beat, bro. Drizzy, hold on. Drizzy, this is your ops, bro. New op pack loading. Holy shit, man.
Buddy got that hot dick. Tried to keep it secret, but Lil Blake.
Buddy got the hot dick. Yo, pause, nigga. Ew. You nasty dick, man. That's high level hate, bro. You hate like you're hating like a girl, brother. You dirty dick nigga. Like those are not rebuttal. Those are not rap bars. That's who helped him write this. Holy fuck. This is good.
Be born in a
it's like a bad movie. It's like bad good. You know what I'm saying? It's so bad that you're like, let me keep on watching this shit.
And break a bitch for some ends, but you was too busy fucking Johnny Blaze bare skin. Buddy got that hot dick. Tried to keep it secret, but Lil Blaze had them hot lips. We know you ain't a gangster, so we gonna leave out them chopsticks. Boy, you so weak, I could kill.
Niggas is acting like, oh my God. Hold on, we'll move on to the other parts. Yo, Smack, it's real. he recorded it. Yo, Sauce Walka. Your friends, those are not your real friends, brother. The ones from 10 years ago, if those are supposed to be your day ones, they're not your day ones, brother. They let you leave the studio, this hot garbage leave the studio. Niggas gassed you up. Oh, you gonna get him, brother. Like the nigga had already had like 4 platinum records at this point. Was it 2016? So he already put out Nothing Was the Same. So he had 3 platinum albums. He's like, yeah, I'm gonna get him. Don't worry, tag me in. Holy shit, bro. Hold on. Let's take a look at Johnny Blaze. This guy's dissing. You know what I'm saying? He's like, ugh. You fucked their beer skin. Ugh. Gross. Drake. How are you not practicing safe sex? This is like a PSA rap. It's more of like he's more concerned for him than hating on him. You know what I'm saying? It's Drake. You fucked her bear skin. This nigga, as if you wouldn't try to make this your baby mother. Like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Shut up, man. Just hating. That's when you know a nigga just hating to hate. He's like, look at the girls you fuck. And then he's low-key looking at her like, yo, holla at me, though.
Kill you with a drop kick. Oh, yeah, go Muhammad Ali on him. What kind of...
Oh, he changes the flow. I swear, this is not even part of my links, okay? I just pulled this up, like, just impromptu, just to hear the song because I heard about it, right? To be honest, 10 years ago, I wasn't on you. I'm still not on you like that, fam. So I didn't hear this 10 years ago. So I had to do this. This is for research purposes, all right? Maybe they'll let me leave it in the YouTube video for research purposes. It's for educational purposes. What the fuck is this, brother? Watch the flow switch. Let's go. Y'all ready for this?
Kill you with a drop kick. Oh, yeah, go Muhammad Ali on him. What kind of man let another man be on him?
Oh. That was the one okay bar, right? Because nobody had really known what was going on at the time. That was fresh too. So that was like right around the time when that story came out. All right, you got one good bar out of 30. I think he's about 28 in now, maybe. Keep going, brother.
Madonna after everybody peed on her. I tried to let it.
You kissed Madonna after everybody peed on her. I think she kissed him. That was atrocious. Yo, tell me, gang. Okay, and I'll stop putting you guys through this misery in a second. All right, just give me 1 second. All right, I'm doing this for me. All right. Did you guys hear this back then? When did this come out? Am I the only one who didn't hear this? Oh, Lord Jamar's back on Vlad. 2015 September. One in the chat if you heard this, and I'm late. Two in the chat if this reaction is the first time you're actually taking this track in.
Go, but now I gotta squeeze on him. Boy, you wag to wag. Wag to wag. You got rich, I'm still in flavor, boy, you wag to wag.
Whack to whack. Oh, why did your friends let you do this, brother? Bro, you should be looking at them niggas sideways right now, man. Like, even now in 2026, like, nigga, you let me put this shit out? I thought y'all was my homies.
Wag to wag. Damn, creators, 100 impersonators. You got a whole ghostwriter handing you the paper. What happened to the rap game built off of...
Oh, my God.
Greatness. Nowadays, this shit built off of fakeness. Since when is it cool to use steroids? Ain't that the same reason they shook Lance Armstrong? Ain't that the reason Barry Bonds...
Steroids and Lance Armstrong. Bro, never rap again, bro.
Steroids. Ain't that the same reason they shook Lance Armstrong?
How you take steroids, I don't care how much drawl you try to put on it. What the fuck, brother? Never step near a microphone, okay? If you're going to step near a microphone, I swear to God, brother, it better be for a podcast, okay? And if you go to that podcast, I swear to God, bro, no freestyles. Just talk. No more rapping. Steroids and Armstrong? You have no friends, brother.
Ain't that the reason Barry Bonds Hall of Fame gone? And y'all trying to say that this nigga's a rap god? Nah, look.
This guy found 4 different words that didn't rhyme and then put it into a scheme. Oh my God, bro. Rap God, Armstrong, Steroid. Yo, you just saying anything, nigga. What the fuck, bro? Drake, just beat the shit out of this nigga, bro. I'm sorry, YouTube. I didn't mean to say that, man. But like, he's not even worth the pen, bro. He's not even worth like an off the head freestyle. Just when niggas see them, just do what you gotta do, bro.
Bitch, you a rap fraud.
Yo, he beats up Bear Gal, fam. Just deal with him however he gets dealt with, fam. It's fine.
You used to draw Digimons and Pokemons and draw little dicks on the paper. You super bad. Nigga, you...
What? Yo, what? Yo, it's just getting worse. As the song goes nearer and nearer to the end, he's just like, yo, how... and you know what? And your shoes ain't even tied properly. Just saying anything, bro. Fuck, nigga.
Digimons and Pokemon. Nah, little bitch, you a rap fraud. You used to draw Digimons and Pokemons and draw little dicks on the paper. You super bad.
Oh. You used to draw Digimons and Pokemons and draw dicks on the paper. You're super bad. Listen, I used to rap, and niggas used to be like, "You alright? I should have never fucking retired, bro." Because now I'm in hindsight, the guys who like this nigga got a big ass chain on his neck, and he's so bad at rapping, bro. And everybody, he dissed Drake, and it's on every single social media site. Academics put his shit on. He's live right now. He's got the nigga's name in his title. So this nigga has some kind of fucking popularity, but he's so bad at rapping. How did this nigga get so fucking popular? Like, why do we know him? Oh my God, this is so bad.
Nigga, you was trying to steal social, super sad. And yo,
he's not even speaking English anymore.
bitch stiffer than you, she'll whoop your ass. Don't piss off Serena before she turn you to Tina. And don't forget, Drake, you know how this really goes. When you was in Houston, I pulled up at Del Frisco's with them shooters with me. And y'all was real nervous. I came to the dinner table, real urgent. Then
all of this right here, Chubbs, Gucci, listen to these bars right here. And man's just talking crazy. This is 2016, 2015. I was with all my shooters. Yeah, you guys are shook. Okay, all right. It's 2026 now, nigga.
But Del Frisco's with them shooters with me, and y'all was real nervous. I came to the dinner table, real urgent. Then all weekend I had you around the city sneaking. You missed about 3 shows that weekend.
Just beat the shit out of this nigga.
And now you done started some bullshit. I tried to let him make it.
This guy's flexing jewelry and shit. Yo, this aged badly, bro. It's got 13,000 views, bro. I'm not here to view shame a nigga, you know what I'm saying? But like versus Drake, bro, you gotta chill, my nigga. It's just look dumb, fam. Okay. Where was I?
Blackball of the rap games, of those type of scenarios. But to speak on that particular situation is that it's just a beautiful thing to see the outcome of an entire city and then entire state standing behind an artist that represents them well and represents their culture and just trying to fend for their culture, and the culture itself not trying to mediate.
I'm not playing this. Salute to you, chicks.
The time Drake.
But I have more shit I need to show y'all. Look at this. Apparently, they're trying to say, and this is courtesy of Polo World over here on Twitter, that Sauce Walker posted receipts that him and his BMs been hustling Drake, shows her she sent $40K and she gifted him a Maybach truck. I've been spending his money for years. Wow. It's a dirty game, ladies and gentlemen. Let's go through some of these receipts here. Let's see. Sauce Walka. Can't be tender if I'm the one center. We've been splitting buddy money for years. Next subject. Oh, he's trying to save face. Bad. Oh. You know what? Before I go through this, because I had something for him. You know what I'm saying? Because we covered something about 2 months ago. Let me pull up the tweet first, and I could be able to see the exact date. All right. I'll pull it up on the screen. This is from March. We're in May. We're in June. And I was covering something because this girl who's an OF model or whatever, she started tweaking out. All right. On her Instagram, in her Instagram stories and stuff. So I started screen recording. Boom, 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 boom. Because I had seen her with Sauce Walka maybe a few months before that. Right? Redheaded girl. Let me see. What is the name? I'll find a name in a second, okay? And I'll pull up the profile. But he had a video of her and he was like rubbing her hair and he was like, oh my God. You know what? I actually have a link to a video where it shows her. I'll pull it up. I got receipts too. Okay. So this is another link. That's another link. All right. This is what I'm going to show y'all. This right here. This is what I'm talking about.
Man, y'all see where I am? When you in the happy place, you just gotta be happy. When you in a happy place. With the pretty face. Yeah. And guess what? My babies come from here. Yeah. I made baby.
Right, so that's one of his baby mothers, right? But then she had posted a bunch of stuff. Right? Y'all ready for a story time about how this loser at Love Dreams jumped me and tried to bite my nose? Okay, so apparently Sauce Walka had got a bunch of girls to jump this girl. This is baby mother. Redhead sweetheart. Let's find her. Redhead. Yes. 3 million followers. See it there?
You got it, flown it.
So this is one of his BMs.
My baby, I'm trying to get with you, my baby. I'm off the liquor just in.
Okay. So this is the one here now who she started spazzing out. Says, I'll address everything soon. I'm trying to focus on healing and making sure me and my daughter are straight right now because after they jumped me, these people left me with no phone, no ID, no card, nothing but the clothes on my back. Okay. And she's adding one of the girls at Love Dream. A few months ago when I did cover this back in March, right? We pulled up the Love Dreams girl, seen that she's also connected to Sauce Walka. So Sauce Walka apparently has a harem of gal them. Some of them are his baby mothers. I guess some of them are his hoes, or I don't know how he's framing this. You know what I mean? I'm not really up in the PI land, so I don't know what the line is between which one are your hoes or which one are your baby moms, or if they're both. I don't know how that works. Okay, that's y'all thing. But apparently He's saying that he played Drake. So Sauce Walka responds, this is from 2 hours ago. Sauce Walka's girl responds to Sauce Walka saying he was pimping her out to Drake and exposed another phone call where he was going off on Drake. So let's hear it.
Drake to keep my name out of his mouth before I go on the internet and embarrass him and show him.
Show him what?
Ain't shit.
Show him what?
Name out his mouth before I embarrass him. It's simple as that. Tell Drake to keep my name out of his mouth before I go on the internet and embarrass him.
So this is what we are seeing over here on X. So we're going to go back to X and examine. So let's get rid of this. Let's get rid of some screens. Okay, so here we are. Can't be tender if I'm the one who sent her. Or I'm the one that sent her. We've been splitting buddies' money for years. Next subject. And then he says, how was South by Southwest? She was on my dick, hoping I holler at her. Cold shouldered that hoe. And then the response here, I don't give a fuck. I will send that bitch to you. I'm trying to figure out, what am I reading right here? Then the person responds, I don't care what you talking about. I'm going for Lana. Okay, I'm going to tell her. Tell Drake to get at me. Oh, I think he's kind of brokering the deal right here. Yo, where did Drake be finding these things, bro? You just DMing these things, fam, and then finding out that next niggas is smashing them, bro. It's a dirty game, bro. She already know. I hope you break him, splash. Need the money. I hope you break her. Let's keep on going. Over Houston, it'll be fun. If not, I'll go by myself since you want to be a loser. Never mind, dog. Fuck yeah. Question, did you ever fuck Princess at the penthouse Drake got her? Interesting. I guess she's DMing him while she's like with Drizzy. This is crazy. Can't wait to suck the soul out of your body when I get home. That's mod text. Wow, watch her. Baby daddy, is you cool? You want your bag? Drizzy. Oh, I'm trying to keep the rants down to a minimum, brother. But like, you got people out here making you look crazy. This guy who can't even freaking, he can spell, right? Because at least he knows how to write in the text and shit like that. But nigga, yo, what is this? A freaking transformer, freaking Tesla? That's mod. Wow, for a guy who can't rap, this, bruh, I gotta move to America. Enjoy. Look at this. I'm about to tell Drake thank you. Wow, brother. This is not a good look. I'm sorry, bro. This is some Sam Ronstein shit. I'm pimping dumbass Kylie just gave me $16K yesterday on God. Yup. I gave you $40K and all you did was drop me off at home after. Never ever got me roses in your life. All right. He says, I gave him both roses on the same day. What's wrong with that? I've given you way more than $16K. And he responds, the fuck you talking about, lol? Yo, he's got them girls like locked down. This one right, Chessa. Which one of your bubble, what did he say about Joe? Which one of your bubble butt things that I bring through the double gates or something? Oh my God. What Timeless? You're saying Friday that Drake diss track was whack. Sauce has other tracks that are aight. Nigga said aight. You couldn't say hot, so he doesn't have a hot track. Does he have a okay? How about this Timeless? Does he have a good track? Because that's the choice of words that you typed in. Aight. Because your mind was like, fire? Nah. It was aight. It was aight. He rapped. He was on the beat. What else is on here? Yo, just pair receipts. I guess this is all the stuff that we saw. He put them all together in a collage. Well, goddamn. I'm asking you, is the Ghetto Gospels? Let's go check that out. Oh, man. I thought I had a gotcha for this guy, Sauce Walka, but reverse Uno. I don't know how to feel about this now. Oh, shit, nigga. Got him. Oh, no. Trizzy. Is this worse than the Drake-Kendrick battle? Nah, that's worse. That's worse. You called it. The man called him a PDF file. But this, brother, you can't have these niggas who fucking make garbage tracks have you up a ways through their girls that they're not even treating nice. He's like, I know you gave me 40,000, but that one that gave me 16,000, I like her. You know what I'm saying? This is atrocious, brother. Dare I say this is GC behavior? You know I fuck with you, brother, but like you can't have these guys out here making you look crazy. Hold on, let me see what Ak got to say about this. He spoke about this probably an hour ago. Let me see how he spins this.
Ride over Houston. It will be fun. If not, I'll go to fuck whoever for the bag, and now it's Drake. All right. Then this is her again. Wow. Let's go. Yo, Drake, you a devious nigga, bro. Oh, so this is recent. She sends Sauce Walka the lyrics to Drake's song. Oh my, I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent. Oh, so they're trying to figure out in some real time shit, did Drake just rap about fucking yo, Drake, you a devious nigga, bro. Yo, Drake, you a devious. Bro, they're sending Drake lyrics back and forth. Yo, Sauce Walka, I ain't gonna lie. Y'all can't let Drake keep doing this. They're sending Drake's lyrics. Yo, we over here talking about this goofy ass nigga Jay-Z and shit like that, and ASAP Rocky. ASAP not goofy. But the real people that Drake is fucking their bitches and everything, they're sending the lyrics back, like back and forth, like, yo, is this about you? Is this about look? Let's go to them songs. I put the man in manip.
Ak found a way to spin it, bro. Yo, with all due respect, Ak, like, because I know he got the chain. There's no way he's not gonna be like, yo, bro. You're putting money in Sauce Walka's pocket, brother. This nigga's dissing you on tracks, and you're indirectly putting money into his pocket, brother. You're worrying about the bars, bro? Let me finish hearing what he got to say.
Manipulation. Oh man, Drake is a deviant. Y'all's Drake not the GOAT. I told you, Drake don't rap about no capping.
No, he's the GOAT and shit like that. But bro, this is not a GOAT moment. This is why this is what niggas be talking about, right? When they're like, oh, you guys are the Drake Glazers. You guys are always pushing a narrative. Like, I'm not trying to say, yo, Drake, yo, you're a loser or whatever. But this is an L, okay? I came in with the attitude to dunk for the W. But as I found out more information, if this is the current, and they're currently sending lyrics from your new albums, so this just happened, brother. This is not a W, fam. I don't care who is that you support. take the dinner, put chains on her neck could do to try to spin it. This is not a W, fam.
The rappers I like, they don't cap at all in they rap. King Von, like Pooh Shiesty.
Niggas are spinning it like, yo, there's no cap in his raps. He's really fucking their bitches. No, he's fucking one of his harem, fam. Okay, yeah, it's his baby mom. He don't care about her like that, bro. It's probably his bottom bitch. Okay, he talked about it on the album, but it's not a flex when the girl is buying freaking Transformer Teslas for the nigga after. It's not a flex. I'm sorry. I gotta keep it real. That's why niggas keep on saying, oh, well, you're not getting the chain. Probably not. Gotta keep it real. This is not a flex, fam. This is an L. If this guy didn't come back with the reverse Uno today, I would have gave you the W, fam. But if the man's coming back and he's like, yo, I know that the man's fucking my bitch. We talked about it already. As long as I'm getting my bread, then how is this a fucking W? Finish what you're saying, Ak.
I don't like liars. I don't like liars when it's make him cry. Damn, they went to a lyrical record. Oh, that's the fucking intro that I love. Oh shit. Nah, I love this intro. I said on Twitter, some people were mad. Best intro since Tuscan Leather. I love the bars. It'll take more than 6 pallbearers to carry the casket.
Yo, this is some real serious misdirection, fam. Or not the misdirection, deflection. This is a mad deflection. Oh my God. Look at the bars that he said about him, though. Nigga, he's paying Sauce Walka's mortgage. What the fuck?
The man in manipulation when I pay your rent. And that is an obligation to our attachment. I sprinkle in a little Mercedes and fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then. You fucking dude at the spot I got for you, Jesus. You gave him a reason to speak on my name. That's some weak. This nigga's a cold.
Oh, that is kind of cold still. So you're mad at her? You're basically mad at her. I bought you all this shit, and now you gave this nigga a reason to speak on my name. So you're telling me you took a L. You're telling us in the lyrics you took a L with Sauce Walka's girl. You gave this nigga a reason to speak on my name. Wow. This is not a W today, man. I'm not saying it's a sad day in Toronto. Like, who gives a fuck? It's Sauce Walka. Like, we just listened to a song. This is the worst op you've ever had. But at the same time, with an op so shit at rapping, how are you putting money in this man's pocket, bro? We seen the car. Mike, it's not an L? Tell me how this is not an L. Come on, fam. Yes, he rapped about it. But, like, this is an after-the-fact realization that, yo, this girl who I'm smashing is Sauce Walka's thing, and she's sifting me for money.
The gold. Drake is the fucking gold. Yo, Sauce Walka. Listen, I'm committed to good Drake music. I don't care about none of y'all feelings hurt. I don't care if Baby M get like her feelings hurt. I like that Drake rap about the truth. Facts. When I could now Google and this shit is real, oh, the song is 30 times better. So Sauce Walka, I like you and everything. But nigga, if your tears or your baby mama's tears gotta be the reason why I'm enjoying the song, sorry, keep rapping, Drake. Okay? I don't care about Baby M, none of y'all. Make the songs real. I love this shit. Facts. Nigga ain't spit one lie yet. I love this shit. See, I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that's an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes in fashion. Here's the funny part, chat.
Why you even give these bitches any money in the first place? Why don't you just smash them and let them go, fam? You're Drake, fam. Do you have to have like some kind of like a continuous smash out with them? Because then that's where all this, oh, well, here's 15 racks here, here's 20 racks here. Like, just fuck them and chuck them, fam. Like, you probably don't have to pay, fam. They just want happy to be around you. What is all of this exchange of money? Maybe I'm just not rich enough, like, or rich at all. But, like, I don't understand why niggas is like, oh, here's a Birkin. For what? You already smashed. and you're not trying to wife them. So why are you giving them all this shit? It's you know what it is? It's because I'm old. I'm from the old school era, like where it's like we weren't like tricking on hoes type shit. Like I think T.I. when them guys started popping up in like the early 2000s, they started like enforcing the tricking culture. And then terms like it ain't tricking if you got it started freaking getting into the zeitgeist. And then now these rappers are like, oh, I bought her a Birkin. I took her on a trip. Just found out her last name. It's like, yo, who are these people that you're just spending bare money on? Like, what up? Like, I understand that y'all niggas is rich. So y'all can spend money on the people you have emotional attachments with and the ones that you don't. But like, in my mind, I'm like, why are you spending money on these like whores? It don't even make no sense.
Oh my God. Here's the funny part. Let's go to DJ James TV. Apparently, he bought Shorty a Mercedes. And apparently on another song, this is why he says, pull up Maybach, baby. Oh, man. Drake don't lie. I'm sorry. God damn.
What was she putting on him that he'd be rapping? She probably gave him the craziest nons, bro, for the man to be giving her look at his car and then rapping about her, like thinking about her when he gets to the studio. Beep, beep, baby. It's like, damn, that shit was good.
He bought her a Mercedes. He rapped about it twice. Nah, she must got that fire.
I just said that, Ak. I just said that. And bro, please, bro, because the nigga already said, you're fucking them bear skin. You're fucking them bear skin. Please, please, brother. Please, Drake, don't be smashing this one that literally goes right back to Houston and goes back to home to this guy's house. Please don't be fucking her bear skin. Like he put a baby in her. So then you guys like, yo, you guys, these niggas be sharing too. It's a nasty game, bro. It's like a petri dish.
You think she got a fight? He's up with a man in manipulation when I pay your rent, and that is an obligation to our attachment.
It's to the point where I'm like, yo, these girls get around so many rap niggas. You know what I'm saying? So many guys, like their entourages and shit. In my mind, I'm like, they look nice, but they must smell funny. You must smell like dudes. You're just around dudes all the time. Men, sucking dick. You know what I'm saying? Don't tell me that all these girls that look so fine smell like sweet perfume. No, you smell like dick. Like you're literally around dicks all day. Drake, Sauce Walka. Okay, let's go fly out, see Chris Brown. You're telling me all these BBL booties bitches all smell like freaking Vera Wang perfume? No, bro. And apparently the BBLs probably stink to is supposed to be the rumor. You're telling fam. And I've been around some pretty popular rappers, and sometimes them niggas got some crazy ass BO. Don't give a fuck. Oh, I'm rich. I got 100,000 on my neck. Doesn't care if my armpits stink. And then these bitches gonna fuck these niggas because they're rich.
And I sprinkle in a little bit of
stinky ass bitches.
Mercedes. Bang. And fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then. And I guess maybe this is about what do you call it again? This is about Sauce Walka. You fucking dude at the spot that I got for you, Jesus. You gave him a reason to speak on my name. That's some weak shit. They texted me proof to my phone and my heart is in pieces.
And your heart is in pieces? My guy. You sound, yo, this is not a W. I don't care how you put it in the rap. Oh, he's living his raps. Okay, you're literally talking about how the girl broke your heart, fam. She doesn't care about you, fam. She loves him. She has a baby with him. She don't care about you, fam. She just wants your money. Why are you hurt? And then rapping about it.
You keeping your options open for real. That's some me shit. Sis, you got to be kidding like nephews.
She's not keeping her options open, fam. She's literally like, yo, I got a boyfriend at home in Houston. Are you gonna get me a car?
The nieces. I keep rescuing leeches. I know the feeling, Drake. When Drake said that, it hit different, bro.
You're rescuing leeches.
You know how many leeches I done rescued? Yo, let's take a shot, man. The boys, this boy is too good.
No, you niggas is too tender. Don't take a shot for shit, Ak. What are you taking a shot for? Because you and Drake are both tender? The fuck's wrong with you guys? How long have you guys been rich and been around all these gal, and then you're still getting played? This is insane. You would have thought that these niggas was like stone cold, already got it down pat. Like, yo, none of these girls can freaking. I could see that shit a mile away. You a gold digger. No, all of you guys get played and then you rap about it. Or let's take a shot to it. Oh, you know, all these bitches be playing us. No, that's not something to take a shot to. Oh, I rescued another girl who got a boyfriend. No, that's no fam. Maybe I just don't understand. Maybe I just don't understand. I'm not rich like niggas, so they're like, well, you don't understand. You're broke, bro. Right? So maybe that's what it is.
Nah, I ain't gonna lie. Iceman's a classic. Fuck we talking about Jay-Z for that old ass nigga, man. This is a shit that's actually, yo, these lyrics is like in 4D. Hold up. And
maybe Ak might get mad after if he see this reaction, but like, or Grand Wizard one of them niggas, but like, I fuck with y'all niggas, but there's only so much glazing man them can do, bro. Niggas found a way to take this L and be like, oh my God, but Drake's the GOAT for this though. Look, you didn't realize he wrote it in his bars. He's literally telling you that the girl played him in the bars, and you guys are glazing it like as if he's telling you, oh, I slam dunked the bitch, and then I went over to Sauce Walker's house and slapped him in his face. Like, no, are we reading the same fucking rap? He's telling you the girl broke his heart, and mans are like, yo, let's take a shot to this. What? Yo, we get played all the time, bro. And he wrote about it. Oh, the GOAT. No. Yes, the GOAT, but still, you got played, my nigga. This is insane. I didn't expect this for this segment.
Sauce Walker's fucking him too. So, you know, so Sauce Walker baby mama getting cracked by Drake, but Sauce Walker baby mama friends getting cracked by Drake. But Sauce Walker's cracking this. So basically, you know, I know we're going to.
No, they're not sharing. He sent her.
Clown Sauce Walker a little bit here, but Sauce Walker's cracking the same bitches as Drake. So we got to give him a little credit. He's cracking the same bitches as Drake.
No, give him more credit. He's pimping the bitches that Drake fucks. But, you know, they're fucking the same bitches. This is why them guys over in the West Coast be like, oh, you guys are slurpers. Because that's a glaze. That's a glaze. When a man takes an L and then people are like, oh, well, listen, no, he didn't take an L. Look at the way he did that, though. You ain't see that, though. No, just say he took an L and let's move on to the next story. Wow, man. Talk about picking a side. When you pick a side, you really got to pick a side, fam. That's why I don't like that pick a side shit. Because it would be too hard for me to do the mental gymnastics to be giving niggas W's when I clearly see L's. It'd be like, yo, the Kendrick battle? Oh, no, he won that shit. You guys are crazy. People will say, and Family Matters is one of the best tracks of the battle. It still doesn't mean he won. Like, niggas will be like, but you guys don't realize, though, Family Matters was the best song of the battle. Who gives a fuck? He still lost. It's cool. He's still the guy. But niggas is like so on glaze mode that they're like, you know, Drake lost in 2024. What? Who? What's this word lost? I've never heard, but he won in the long run. Yes, we know. Stay focused. That few months, little short guy from LA, push-ups and stuff. Yes, he won that space of time. Drake won the war. Yes, but he won the. He still won the. He stole the #1 on Billboard. He still fucking has the Spotify. Yes, I know. He is the GOAT. Okay, I'm not disputing that. But that space of time, that was an L. Right? Niggas, like if I'm sitting there talking to Maul or Act to be like, what? L? Is that even in the alphabet? It's like, damn, bro. All right, I'm gonna move on, man. I'm sorry, guys. I gave my real opinions. It might get me in trouble later, but whatever. Been there, done that. Bought the t-shirt. Let me see here. Let's see. We covered top 5. You know what? I'm gonna put you all on to something I saw earlier on the news. We'll do a quick. This is a pretty Drake heavy live, but hey, 30 for 30, man. 30 for 30. A young Markham producer, 16 years old. All right. He has been discovered that he is one of the producers on the Iceman, or not the Iceman album. I think it's the Maid of Honor album. Okay. I pulled up I found a news story earlier on CP24, where they had an interview with this young gentleman, and he breaks down how he got to work with Drake. So I'll show you guys now. Let's see.
Is AP. I'm a 16-year-old. What's good, y'all? My name is AP. I'm a 16-year-old producer from Toronto. I'm going to be breaking down how I made the beat to Q&A by Drake. So Stacky originally sent me this MIDI, and I messed with it to make it sound more cohesive.
Well, a Markham High School student recently landed production credits on 2 new Drake tracks after years of honing his craft from his own bedroom studio.
AP Melodies' A.W.O.L is quickly becoming one of Canada's most exciting young talents, and he joins us live in the studio this morning on CP24 Breakfast. A.W.O.L, thanks so much for coming in, and congratulations on all the attention and success you've been getting. For people watching and just new to this, how did your music and what you do get on Drake's radar?
One day I was just working with a few of my friends, and I got called in the middle of the night when I was about to go to sleep because I had school the next day. And he's like, we have to work on this intro for Drake. And then I worked on it all night, and maybe a day after in the night again, we found out that Drake recorded on it.
Wow. So were you putting music out?
I feel like you skipped a big part of the story there, brother. Like, how did your friends just link up to get an intro to get you to do an intro for Drake? I need to know that part.
Onto social media, and it was just sort of catching on, and somehow Drake or Drake's managers or producers kind of caught wind of it. Is that how you understand this went?
Yeah, like basically I was posting a bunch of content before, and slowly I just started getting in touch with most of his producers and just started sending here and there every day.
Okay, and I know that your foray into music and producing music started when you were like really young. You said that you discovered GarageBand on your sister's laptop.
Yeah.
This must be kind of a
16 years old, gang.
Surreal moment. I mean, there you are as a young kid, so adorable. And your family, I love that they celebrated this moment for you. What did they do for you when they discovered that Drake was using like your music?
They were like, we had cake together. They just surprised me. It was crazy, surreal moment.
And what have people at school been saying?
My question right now, I'd be in there like, so what were the splits? You know, you're going to get a nice little royalty check, eh? What's the first thing you're going to go buy there, brother? Oh, they didn't really pay me for the beat. Oh, shit. They didn't pay you for the beat? No, I'm playing. I don't know. I'm just speculating. I'm just talking shit.
Everyone is just asking me how I did it.
Shut the hell up, brain. Shut up.
They're just so hyped. They're just asking me about it every day. Just one of the craziest times at school.
Is this, Arham, what you planned on doing as a career? Like, was music production, was that kind of the, let's say, the path you were going down at this?
Freaking studio looks nice there, brother.
At this point, or was this like more of a recreation or a hobby type thing for you?
At first, it was just a hobby, but as time went on, I like stuck more with it. And then this year, I really started taking it seriously. So I want to take it as more of a career rather than just a hobby.
Yeah. So we know that Drake released 3 albums, and your song Classic from Habibi and Q&A from Maid of Honor is where kind of your music is into these.
Copyright risk. Let me hear this beat. Classic. Let's hear the beat. Baby making music. Okay, I can't play too much. I could just feel the copyright just punching my YouTube channel in the face right now. Q&A. Let's hear what this sound like. I do remember this tune. I haven't listened. I'm more on the Iceman than these other albums. I find myself now. I'm actually more on podcast than anything. I'm just going through different parts of the song where like the beat might evolve and stuff.
Have I always had this guy come?
Yeah, and with the mix probably put to it after. And I know, like, you know, if anything, 40 also puts his little magic to some of the stuff after these guys send in the beats. It's pretty nice.
Tracks. What would you describe is the sound that you kind of orchestrated that was unique for these tracks?
I was going for more of like 80s sort of sound in one of them, and then for Q&A, which is on the other album, it was more like summer Brazilian kind of World Cup vibes. It was just mostly summer and 80s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's interesting you say 80s because you're 16 years old. I grew up with 80s music. 80s music is the soundtrack of my life. What is it about 80s music that you hear in it that you think we can sort of put a twist on it to make it good in 2026?
I always want to try new things. So like I feel like putting old music out now and just twisting it towards.
Hold on, for the producers out there or for anybody who knows a little bit more about production, what is he using right now? Is he still using FL Studio? From my last recollection, I haven't been around like people making music with the exception of like maybe peeking in on B3 session. Oh, that's Logic? Okay. I haven't been to the studio in a long time. Okay, well, he started with FL Studio, so at least he's upgraded to Logic. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he went and bought himself the Logic pack. Like I don't know if you can buy the full program out or if it's one of those things that you have to pay a monthly subscription. But hey, kudos to you, brother. Is that GarageBand? Oh no, did he start? He started on GarageBand. That's what he started on. Is this still GarageBand? I doubt that it still is. I haven't seen what I uninstalled GarageBand from my phone ASAP. I was like, I ain't rapping. Who fucking care about the shit?
Music out now and just twisting it towards like new gen artists such as Drake. I feel like that could be something like that can be newly introduced into the music scene.
And what other artists do you hope to work with in the future? I mean, obviously more Drake because he's from Toronto, and I take it you like his music, but what are kind of your dreams going on from here? This has obviously opened a lot of doors for you, right?
Definitely. I want to work with like artists more R&B based, like SZA, Brent Faiyaz, maybe like rap artists too, like Don Toliver and Travis Scott. But those are like the main up there.
So have you met Drake because of this, or have you heard from him based on what you've done, the work towards the trifecta of albums he put out?
I haven't directly spoken with Drake yet, but we are working on like reaching out to his team and just trying to get in touch with him. But
what would that mean to you if you did meet him, and what do you think you would say?
I think it'd mean the world to me. I thank him for like helping me get the song and just changing my life overall. And I just want to let him know that I made 2 songs for both of his albums.
That's pretty special. And
he doesn't even know. He don't know. Well, Drizzy, if you see this, he made 2 tracks on your album, brother. Shout him out, man. All right. What's his name? Do they have it in the description here? A.W.O.L. Let's look him up. A.W.O.L. A.W.O.L. Is this you? This ain't you. I wonder what his production name is. You know what? Let's go look it up. Q&A. Let's go to credits. What? Brother. Let's go to classic. Let's go to credits. Gang. What the hell is this dude's name? What's his name, gang? Can we find him on Instagram? RM Paul. It's not him. All I'm seeing is just freaking. Let me see if I can just put his first name in. What pops up? I am for president. I gotta go to Genius. Let me go to Genius. Classic lyrics. Drake classic lyrics. Let's see. Let's go. Classic. Where do I find the production credits? Hold on, I'm looking around. Classic lyrics, translation, contributors, producers, Smash David, Skip on the Beat, Samuel David. Hold on, there's 4 more. There's bare producers on this. Foreign Tech, who's Michael Hernandez, Sebas Lopez, App Melodies. Again, App Melodies. This off the screen. Let's go look him up. Let's give him some props. Melodies. There we go. Found him. Meet Amp Mel or Amp Melodies. App Melodies. Sorry. Let's see what else you got going on over here. This is January 2025. Woo! Let me a beat pack, fam. Let me get a beat pack.
Put the money in my bracket, said you want it. I'ma stack it. If you're on it, then I back it. We go bar for bar.
This guy's 16. Nasty with it. Oh my God. If I'm hearing this at 16, I'm like, yo, who's this kid? Yo, bring him over. Bring him to me.
This is how he made the intro to Classic by Drake in 23 seconds.
Made that in under 23 seconds. That's crazy. Whew. Well, salute to him.
You're only 16 years old. I mean, likely probably the youngest contributor to what's on his track so far, correct?
Correct.
Yeah, that's wild. Okay, and RM, what do you have to say to a lot of like your peers or young people out there, you know, trying to reach their dreams like you are? What's kind of your message of inspiration for them when they're feeling like, hey, am I going to get my big break one day?
I just want everyone to like stay consistent. Always think outside the box and just stay creative, and always have a plan.
Okay, and just really quickly, how much has your social exploded in the days that have just passed by?
My phone is...
Your social, hold on. Not so much. 12,000? Yo, I'm going to follow him up. Bong. Yo, fam, give me a follow back, fam. You don't have to. I'm playing.
This is blowing up every day. Can't even keep up with the messages.
Unbelievable.
Especially like everyone like in our city is going crazy. Just everyone is just hyped.
All right, Arham Paul, AP Melodies, a couple of tracks with Drake.
Yo, Drake, holla at this buddy right here, yo. You know what I'm saying? Link up.
New music. Congratulations. Great to meet you this morning.
Great to
meet you.
We gotta
let you.
Yo, Drake, give this guy the. Don't worry about the Friday Ricky Dread follow. Drizzy, send this guy a follow, fam. He gave you 2 bangers on your album. Holy, is Drake following him? Let's see. Champagne Papier. Drake. Drizzy. Go and follow the youth, brethren. He'd get all right, let me leave this story alone. Salute to Armand Paul, okay, aka App Melodies. All right, go check out his page if y'all are looking for any beats. Yesterday's price is not today's price. All right. I want to do some housekeeping quickly, okay. And listen, for the people who've been like wondering, yo, and you probably don't care because I'm not interrupting the show to run a bunch of sponsor ads and stuff like that. I only usually do the sponsor ads and stuff like that on Fridays. So, that's why you're not really seeing me like pumping out a bunch of sponsor shit right now. But one thing I want to do housekeeping wise, for the people on Twitter, okay, big salute to everybody on Twitter. Do me a favor. I'm going to end the Twitter over here. I want you guys all to pull up to the We Love Hip Hop Network YouTube channel. Okay, maybe I need to show you guys because I do appreciate the people who watch on Twitter, but I would prefer all of you guys to migrate over to my channel and watch it over here. We live over here on the YouTube channel, We Love Hip Hop Network. Okay, we got about 50 people on Twitter. It ain't nothing. Just pop up on the YouTube channel. All right. And now your Twitter app is open. You can go maybe check another Spaces or something over there on Twitter. All right. So I'm going to end the Twitter. I'm going to keep Kick open. And we're going to get to our next stories. And the stories that I'm going to be covering next, we got to get into this A$AP Rocky Toronto trip and a few other things. All right. So salute to all my people on Twitter. All right. All right. My number just dropped exponentially that I'm seeing on my dashboard. But yeah, hopefully the people from Twitter will pull up over here to see Wagwan. Okay. So A$AP Rocky has made his way to the 6. He's popped up, him and Rihanna. He did a concert over here, probably over at the ACC. I didn't go, right? I'll pull up some of the footage and we'll go over some of the footage that has transpired from this event. So let's get into it. This is courtesy of the Reddits. Okay, I think this is the intro to his show. If anybody was at the A$AP Rocky show, let me know. It looked like he had the place jumping. This is not the same kind of vibe as like with the Kendrick concert, right? Where it's like, oh, you guys are traitors. You're going to the A$AP concert. It's not the same vibe, is it? Yeah, this has to be the ACC. Or the Scotiabank Arena. My bad. Scotiabank Arena. Oh, this shit looks packed. Look at this. They even used up here. What? I didn't know that A$AP Rocky had it like this. I don't even know any of these songs that the man is playing. Is he freaking rapping with a megaphone? I'm not even trying to diss because I'm an A$AP Rocky. I guess I won't say I'm a fan. You a motherfucking fan. I won't say I'm a fan, but I have enjoyed an A$AP Rocky album or two. You know what I'm saying? I just don't recognize this song. Timeless. And the niggas fighting over gyal. Waste man ting. Yeah. I feel you, brother. Let me show you what they're saying on the timeline here, because I basically just put in. I was trying to look for like specific things to see if he was dissing Drake while he was here. If niggas got cute, like, yo, I'm in your city, nigga. What you gonna do about it? And more times, you know, I'll get to my thoughts in a second. I'm trying to see the seats here. They don't look that packed down there. Maybe it's a bad angle of where we at in the arena. Yo, A$AP still got it like that, eh? I didn't even know he was coming here, and like the arena looks pretty full. Yo, what the fuck is this? What is this? This is, sorry, it's fashion. I don't know fashion like that. And there's more footage here. He performed effing Problems. Okay. Still gotta run the hits there, buddy. Yo, you start saying certain parts, bro. You got to say the other parts too. Why didn't you say the Drake part there, brother? All right, you were an A$AP fan in high school, 50 Centric, or 50 Cent richer. Listen, man, I ain't mad at A$AP. I used to like some of his shit. I still do. I still like some of his shit. Ooh, baby, like you're raw. Never met a motherfucker fresh like me. All these motherfuckers wanna dress like me. I hate when rappers rap over their shit. Oh, this is Montreal. This is from tonight. Or from last night. Hold on, let me see. There's some stuff here. I like that tune, but I want to show you, because you know he brought wifey with him. shit looks lit. More times, you know what I was thinking, because you know niggas come to your city. He's had his share of issues with Drake. It's been very public as far as these guys even taking shots back and forth at each other. You know, where's she at? Where's she at? You know what I'm saying? We here now, right? But it's always a touchy thing when a rap beef is going on. I'm not gonna say real beef, and now you come to that person's city. The reason I feel like ASAP doesn't feel any worries about coming into Toronto and doing his thing is because he's rolling with Rihanna, right? Two reasons. One, I don't think like the Mandem are gonna try to get something done to ASAP, and I'm not saying that they do that type of shit. I'm just saying like an overzealous member or somebody might be trying to like show out and be like, yo, you know, we caught ASAP on the way from the concert or some shit. One, they ain't gonna try to do that. If they were to do that, Drake probably be like, bro, and you smashed up the thing too, fam. Like, yo, I used to like her, fam. Chill. And two, respectfully, she got more money than both of them put together. So the security detail that she got with her, if she's rolling with him, basically it's like, why does he even need security? Just the fact that she's around and she needs to be protected means like that's enough security for, I don't know, somebody that might be on some kind of political presidential level. Like she's a multi-billionaire. How much money has Rihanna got? Let's pocket watch for a quick second. My Bajan sister. How much money? Oh, okay. You on the light Billy. You still got a Billy. All right. Rihanna's net worth is estimated at $1 billion to $1.4 billion. So I'm not going to say both of them put together. Let me take that back a little bit, all right? But she got a lot of bread. So I don't think she's worried about the Mandem. Okay? I don't think they have enough Mandem or firepower in the world to be like, you know what? Let me go take out this other billionaire. All right? And I'm the jury's still out on if Drake is actually a billionaire. Let me ask you guys, because I asked these niggas on the show, I said, this nigga's not a billionaire. For the people who didn't see the episode, go watch the new episode that's out right now, episode 689. And
it sure is just crazy, you know? Like, there's
gonna
be good, there's gonna be
misky. I'm going to play a little clip. I have it timestamped here. Timestamps below. Is it around here? I might have listened to more Jay-Z.
No, nigga, you know, that's what I got from like that, you know. But
yeah, but that just sounds good. It doesn't make it true.
Maybe it doesn't make it true.
Drake is almost a billionaire. If he's almost past a billionaire.
Okay, but like, man, just saying, oh, he's almost a billionaire. Me and my shawty is up 10, nigga.
Is that for real? They're up 10 billion. So we're talking about Jay-Z versus Drake as far as like bread wise. Jay-Z and Beyonce are worth 10 billion.
No, they're worth 5 billion combined.
Combined for sure.
That's what's being alleged.
I'm gonna check.
And then Drake, they're saying, is up 500 mil, up 10 times more. I also thought maybe it was up 10 like bodies or something, but I don't know.
Watch what ChatGPT says.
Like Jay-Z be sending hits probably.
I don't want to discuss that.
Yeah, we're just speculating.
I need to check that out. The net worth.
I don't want to discuss.
Estimated.
I think Rock Nation's gonna attack you.
Nah, because if you talk about Jay-Z's body, we'd have to talk about the other. You know what I mean? And
we don't know.
We don't want to go body for body.
I was watching Swamp Stories. They did all the bodies from the OVO camp and shit. And like, I'm not gonna discuss what's in the video, but the comments were killing me. It's like they're trying to say that OVO can't catch no bodies, have no duppies. They mad. I'm like, yo, what?
They would be right.
I'm like, no, yeah.
It's a clothing line, brother.
Yeah, man, them are watching the TV like, yo, that's hot, fam. Chill. Natural's like, no, they got way more bodies. Like, no, just chill, brother. Okay, but their net worth they're saying here on ChatGPT is actually pretty high. They're saying between 2.5 billion and 8 billion
combined.
Combined.
Okay.
Between 2.5 and 8 is
5.
alive.
Yeah.
Get the median.
That's pretty good. That's pretty good still.
What's Drake's?
Net worth.
Well, remember, he just had to drop bare bread on his rollout.
Yeah.
But was
And
that
the
out of his
lawsuit.
pocket or was that from the advance?
Steak probably gave that to him, bro.
Oh, they're lowballing the hell out of this nigga.
All right, bro.
400 million USD.
That's accurate.
That's
nigga.
probably 5. Yeah, like what do you mean lowballing?
Drake is only a billionaire, like close to being a billionaire in Canadian standards. In Canadian dollars,
Canadian money.
yeah, you have it.
Yeah.
And like in rupees and shit, yeah, you have that, bro.
So 400 million is what they're saying. Let's see what it says here. Again, 400 million. That was ChatGPT. This is Google AI. Right? A lucrative long-term lifetime partnership reportedly valued at 400 million. That covers his record. Oh, that was a while ago. His record, recorded music, publishing, merchandise, and visual projects. So 360. Touring and catalog, record-breaking tours grossing 500 mil, and grossing 500 mil. Okay. And the skyrocketing value of his extensive back catalog, endorsements, highly profitable deals, including a massive partnership with Stake, alongside revenues from his OVO clothing line, record label, and various investments. 700 USD, you think? Everybody keep on saying billion. Oh, duh, you got a billion, brother. You stupid. Drake's a billionaire. Maybe, obviously, people who got $1 billion don't want everybody to know. People who got a lot of money don't want everybody to know exactly how much money they have. But you'd be hard pressed to find somebody who is a public figure, who people can see the revenue that's coming in from different places, and the powers that, not even the powers that be, but like the internet and AI isn't able to, like, I don't know, aggregate some kind of number that's close enough. That's why I'm saying, like, I just never seen the number. I just heard people talking about it. All right, let's see, gross. I don't know what to tell you guys. I'm not trying to doubt him. You rich, you a baller, nigga. But it just doesn't say it. I'm telling you, fam. Look, my search is still here. I literally recorded that podcast episode yesterday. Look. 400 million. That's not 400 billion. That's 400 million. And it shows. Compared to other hip-hop icons, Jay-Z, 2.5 to 2.8 billion. Dr. Dre, 1 billion. Varies widely by sources, so they don't even know what Kanye got. All right? Kanye's supposed to be a billionaire, but I don't know about that. Why didn't they put Rihanna in here? I guess they're just going by rappers. You know what? Let's pocket watch for a second. Top earning urban entertainers. Let's do that. Let's do that. There we go. There. Drake's like number 6. Wow. Right? 6. 2.8 billion. Rihanna. Right there, like the same thing that he said on Google, 1 billion to 1.4 billion. Beyonce, 1 billion. Dr. Dre, 1 billion. Diddy, 400 million to 600 million. And then Drake, right there at 400 million. Then they got Kanye at 400 million. I don't know what Ye. I thought Ye was supposed to be I got $8 billion. Eminem only has 300, well, not only, but 300 million. I thought Eminem would have more money, but he only raps, right? He doesn't really do anything else. Pharrell, 250 million and 50 at 200 mil. You want to know Soulja Boy's net worth? Let's see. Just for shits and gigs. It's probably like 10 mil. Oh. 2 million to 30 mil. This is the number that I don't understand. Like, how did they get between these numbers? Like 2 million to 30 million is a big jump. What the hell? The claim, Soulja Boy has publicly claimed that and provided screenshots showing his net worth around 30 million. He attributes his wealth to music catalog. Well, and he's saying this himself, right? I got 30 million. If the rapper says it himself, put it this way. Give me the bar, because I feel like you guys are like Drakeologists, and we're gonna get back to this ASAP story. Give me the bar where Drake actually even said that he's a billionaire. Right? He might allude to it. Oh, bees on the table, bees, like we're trying to make 7-figure deals and okay. But when has he actually ever said it? It's only the content creators who've been like spreading this rumor. But when has he actually ever said, yo, you know what? More times, like 2 B's up, or he would have. I feel like for men that listen to a lot of Drake, we would have heard some like Billy talk. All right? Yeah, Floyd Mayweather's broke as a joke. Well, in rich people standards. Let's see. Yeah, you better do that song there, buddy. Let me find some more Riri. Rihanna and ASAP in Toronto last night. Oh, watch them. Watch them. Yo, the security that's probably behind her, bro. Holy. When you got a billionaire in the building, fam, just like everything has to be just right. Like there's people who are coming into the building like an hour, 2-3 hours early, scouring the place. Maybe I'm just imagining this shit, but to me, if I got $1 billion, I'm sending somebody in like 3 hours early. Just sit there, fam. Keep your eye on everything. Maybe 2-3 people. You know what I'm saying? Just watching different sides of the building. My own people. You feel me? Get there early. Stake the place out. Make sure everything good. Make sure all the entrances are good, so that when I finally pop up, everything's super, super duper certy. Right? I'm going to be popping up with security, and then I'm going to have their security over there. You're worth $1 billion, fam. You can't just be, just me and my one security walking around. Nah, B. That means ASAP is just nice. He's just like, whew, sitting in the Sprinter's comfy, bro. Like what do you call it? When a bunch of cars, not the caravan of cars or whatever, but like the procession of cars that follow them in front and in back, bro. It's like the president's pulling up to the spot. They're loving them some ASAP. Drizzy, these are the type of people you got to look at. Like, that's what you're doing over there at the Scotiabank Arena. Okay, all right. Don't be in my DMs later like, Drake, help me. My sister has, I don't know, freaking alopecia. Like, nah, B, get out of my DMs, fam. I saw you at the Rocky concert still. Drake, my sister, my auntie needs a prosthetic leg. Please help me. Yo, brethren, wasn't that you at front row at the freaking Rocky concert? Bun off. Yo, blocked. Motorcade. Yes, the motorcade. All right. They got a motorcade of probably like 30 cars. Watch her. Oh, this is Montreal. Yo, one thing I give her, Rihanna, because it looked like she don't got no security around. She just looked like she's just hanging out. You know, I just walk amongst the people. That's soft thing. Right? Nah, bro. That's just for the camera. Like this, we're only getting to see like a screen. We're not even getting to see a horizontal screen. If you get to see the full horizontal screen, like one of these screens like this, that's where like this person, security here, boop, 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 boop. There's like 8 people behind her, maybe like 3-4 people in front of her. Like right now, she's leading in front of the stage, right? Sound man over here, another sound man over here. Looks like a fan over here. Yes, everyone loves Rihanna, but you know, streets got to eat, my nigga. The fuck? This billionaire? Get in the car. What? Imagine like you're just seeing her walk down the street by herself, fam. Just her and Rocky Dolly. Yeah, right. Get in the car. Don't even lie. Nigga will quit the job for that shit. Be like, oh shit, coming home from work. You know what? I caught a lick. He'll get in the car. You want her back? I know she's the GOAT. Brother, she's a billionaire. I'm just saying. If you just seen her and Rocky just walking just by themselves, you and the man them are driving there, just driving down Yonge Street, and you're like, yo, is that them? And then they're walking down a side street, like a dark one? Yo, get in the car. You can get at least 200 million for her. Like, come on, fam. Don't e- she's worth 1 billion. Give me 200 million, you can get her back, fam. Okay? Give me 3 million, I'll give you Rocky back early. I'm just saying. Look at this guy. He's with her. Yo, she be just making it like him too. Look at right here. Bald head. There's no way. Like she just looks like she's amongst the people. I could just walk anywhere. Right? You might see me at Crop-Over. I might be at Crop-Over just walking up on a float. Yo, you got the whole float is security. Are you sick? When them Bajan people come snatch her up off the road. I'm not sick. Anywho, salute to Rocky. All right. Welcome to Toronto. Okay. I'm glad that you you made it home safe. Niggas in Montreal, they don't care. They have no loyalty to Drake. Right? If you're expecting in Montreal, like, oh, it might go down, maybe if some of the man them are over there. If Drake is literally in Montreal with some of his homies, then maybe it might go down. Like, yo, if we see Rocky is up. Niggas in Montreal are like, Rocky, yo, do not like us. Yo, it's not even my song. Nah, we don't care. We know it's not your song, but do it anyway. We don't like those guys over there. What is it, 600 kilometers down the road? Fuck Toronto. Right? And Montreal niggas, I salute to all my Montreal people. I know there might be a few Montreal people in the chat still. But you know it's true. You're like, Toronto, y'all in the club, bunch of loud-ass Toronto people get in there. Yo, why is everybody still speaking? Everybody speak French out here. And you're like, fucking stupid-ass Toronto niggas. Fuck out of here. Go back to your city. And niggas in Toronto hate them too. Love to go to Montreal and fuck down the gal, them eat poutine, whatever. But hate Montreal niggas. Oh, what, y'all niggas all speak French? Nah, nigga, we lit. We come to Toronto and take over your shit. Sorry, it's facts. Okay, I want to put you all on to a good news story. Okay, big salute to YTG Codak. Now, a lot of people might not know who this person is, and some of you guys might, but he's a Rexdale rapper. He was wrapped up in a lot of shit. He used to be in different people's music videos like Mula First. I've seen him in Pyrex music videos and stuff like that. And the thing is, he ended up getting into some incidents where people were calling him a snitch. Okay, you know what? Let me pull up a music video to get you guys acquainted of who he is and where he's going in his life. So this is a track. And the funny thing is, like, a lot of those guys have kind of like wrote him off. Right? 18-year-old Toronto rapper Campo. I will find something where they talk about him being some kind of a snitch or something like that, but let's find some of his music first, because positive things.
Ops, plotting, 4-0, got him. I stay ducking and dodging. Bitch, I fuck with me hollin'. Nice how to go run your ass down. Nick can't some sweet John. Be man as I said clown. What am up with the tree ball?
Right? So that's the gentleman right there. You know what? Let me play a little bit more of his shit.
What I'm up with the trip on and leave nigga jump, so I shoot a couple rounds. They call me Kodak from the town. Just had a murder case, still be the crown. Diamonds on me, they dripping. Bitch said she love me, she tripping. Ops can't slide, they slipping. So I run his ass down and dismiss him. Ops, I got him. With the 4-0, man, I drop him. Nigga want me, so I shot him. Why on the cut, that's the chronum. I bitch can't check the gold train. All she know, giving gold brain. Then I nut in her mouth like it's toothpaste. And she saw that
okay. We gotta stop at nut in her mouth where like she's toothpaste. That's where we stop. Okay. Big salute to Randy. Let's see. This is what's happened now with him. So former Toronto rapper changes his life around and goes job hunting. You know what? I don't want to like put any smut on his name, but like this shit did happen. When I went to go look up this video, if I pull this back over here, yeah, he's talking crazy on this. YTG. Oh, this. I thought this was somebody else's story for a second. This is mine. Look.
All right, so we are back. And in news today, Toronto rapper Kodak sends a message to try to clear his name from snitching allegations, as well as the Breakfast Club will not be coming to Flow.
All right, fuck all that. Let's get to...
Happened a few months ago. All 4 men were apprehended, and word is that Kodak was apprehended. Who is your favorite rapper on that list, or what's your favorite song, so that we can decide who is going to be the top 6 music videos in Canada this week. But let's get to the news. Now, first in news, Toronto rapper Kodak sends a message to try to clear his name of snitching allegations. Word is that Kodak was apprehended due to a high-speed chase from police in the Kitchener-Waterloo area that stemmed from an alleged bank robbery that happened a few months ago. All 4 men were apprehended and charged with robbery with a firearm and disguise with intent. Now, there was partial paperwork online that shows the conversation between the constable and Kodak, however, still partial. Now, with all this stir that has been going on online, News from the 6 has been able to obtain a phone call posted by Kodak online trying to clear his name.
Niggas about this whole situation right now. First of all, I ain't rat on nobody. You need to know that Campo's name is not Jay. Second of all, okay, the shit that I pointed out to in that video were 2 niggas in Nazi. So what do they go, this nigga say anything? You see? Third of all, If I wanted to rat on this nigga, why the fuck wouldn't I just say this nigga's name and fucking beating around the bushes and doing all this next shit?
Now, in the end of the day, you know, this is not something that, you know, me personally or the We Love Hip Hop staff knows too much about. However, you know, it is a lot of hood politics that is involved in here.
Okay, so yeah, he had tried, because people were trying to smut his name out. So basically now he is looking for a job. He's on a job hunt. Oh, this is on CTV News?
I was just wondering if you guys are hiring.
This has been Tyrese Phillips' reality for the past 3 years.
KJ, I'm Ty. Nice to meet you.
On the job hunt.
Tyrese Phillips job hunt. Let's do this. Let's see if we can find this. Tyrese job hunt. Let's see. Well, I'm not gonna go digging for this right now. I'll just play it from here. And big salute to RTN, Real Toronto News, GTA.
Store after store, handing him rejection after rejection.
In store, you don't hear nothing. Nobody gives you a call. Nobody gives you an email. It is a battle. It's a battle to even want to continue trying.
Now, new data shows the number of youth between the ages of 15 and 24 without a job has been on the rise in Canada. 3 years ago, the youth unemployment rate was just over 9%. Now, in April of this year, it's over 14%.
They're struggling to get.
I respect the fact that he was willing to put himself on camera out there like that as somebody who, you know, a lot of these rappers, like I said, a lot of people in the streets, they look down on the 9-to-5 thing like, yo, fam, that's what you're going to do. So what, you're going to work at McDonald's? Right? Or they'll be like, yo, so what, man's talk greasy on records, and then you're going to go work somewhere and have your head back open. Right? So a lot of guys, they might want a job, like money's low. Right? But, you know, let me do a little Uber on the side. But if niggas pull up and your ops get jump into Uber, bro, you get your head blown off, right? So a lot of these guys, they put themselves in a position where they can't go get a job after, like, you know, too much thugging in the streets. And then some of them just the pride. It's like, yo, fam, I used to make like 50 bands in a month, just going back and forth, OT, right? Juicy Hamburger says the trap is not paying no more like it was. Yeah, I heard. Yo, I'm so glad I'm out of the streets, fam. I would not, one, it would be crazy to be like 50 and in the streets still. But two, like just the thing that I hear, like, oh, yo, the prices are so high. Yo, mans go OT and they're scraping. Like, not me, bro. I'm a podcaster.
That first job, that first foot in the door of the work market.
High interest rates and economic uncertainty related to the trade war with the U.S. has meant companies are taking fewer risks. Long-term business investments in Canada has dropped for a fifth straight quarter, says Canada's data agency. Companies instead going with hiring freezes or looking for more experienced workers, or even worse.
Right now, our members are looking to lay off more staff than they are looking to hire.
Rapid population growth over the past few years has increased competition for entry-level jobs, but that is likely to change.
We are going to see some progress for Canadian youth over the coming year as the temporary foreign worker program rolls back. Unfortunately, that's not...
As it rolls back. Yeah, eh? That's what's happening? Sure, but...
going to happen instantly. It is going to take many more months.
So experts instead with this advice.
Work your networks. See who you know and see who might be hiring.
I was just wondering if...
For Tyrese Phillips, he certainly plans to...
keep your head high. You just have to look into the future and just imagine something for yourself.
Yo, I can't believe... Holy shit. Let's go back through my history quick, fast. I can't believe these are the same guys.
Bitch getting back, check the gold train is. All she know, give
It's the same guy. Wow. Looks good on you, brother. Even if you don't have the job yet, fam, the fact that you're trying, You know what I'm saying? And yo, from what I heard, because I've only driven to Rexdale, but even through like research that I've done for documentaries and stuff like that, it's not easy to travel from Rexdale. So if he's not driving to get downtown to go, you know, looking around for jobs and stuff like that, he's probably traveled a long way. You know what I'm saying? It took him a minute to get downtown. So hopefully he drove there. And if not, then he still has to park and he don't got a job. You know what I'm saying? So I rate it. This guy. Yo, hold on. The man had bare stacks there. Right? Right? Rex is mad far from downtown. Yes, fam. The man's DT, bro. This is the Eaton Center. I rate it. A lot of niggas don't even leave the hood like that, fam. This guy's walking around downtown and he let CP24 or City TV film him. Yeah, no, fam. Even like with this, okay, and we cleared it. I watched my own news story from myself in the past. He cleared up the snitching thing. Okay, so anybody who wants to put smut on his name, he ain't snitch. Okay, and who cares? He's a civilian now. He's looking for a job. Somebody who might see this, go maybe help him out finding a job. You know what I'm saying? So salute to YTG Codak, aka Tyrese Phillips. All right. If people see this, don't worry about the YTG Codak stuff. Don't worry about the music videos. We evolve. You feel me? Salute to this brother right here, man. Got a couple more stories, and we will be touching the roads. I got like 2.5 hours in here. It's not bad, not bad. Day 7, gang. Day 7. Tomorrow, I will be streaming in the evening again. Probably around 6 p.m. Okay, just to give you guys a quick update on what's going on. Yeah, 6 p.m. stream tomorrow, and then Wednesday we're gonna do a morning stream. Okay, because I got to film the podcast in the evening. I want to put you on to just some similarities that we have with the UK. I know that people have been talking about the heavy immigration issues over here, or I don't know if it's an issue, but yeah, issues. Okay, they just spoke about it here, how they have to roll back the immigration because a lot of these kids are not even able to get jobs, right? So there's a video that I found from Rebel News that talks about the UK and how the UK is literally dealing with the same thing, almost to a T. Actually, might even be worse. So let me pull this up over here. And let's get into it.
During the 2024 parliamentary elections, there is clear ghettoization, and that is a sign that integration. I visited a part of London that is unrecognizable. You are going to be shocked.
Wow.
The Islamization of the West is real.
So we have, on one hand, our tolerance and our...
They called it the Islamization? That sounds a little crazy, but keep going.
Freedom of speech, which is being abused against us.
Man are gonna get beheaded one by one, you dirty Jesus. We got Palestine. No.
We are a tolerant country. The West is a very tolerant place. And the Islamists understand this, and they use our own freedoms against us.
All right, guys, we are here in the United Kingdom of Pakistan. Really? Uncivilized.
Man said United Kingdom of Pakistan is crazy.
I recently traveled to London, England to cover the massive rally Unite the Kingdom organized by Tommy Robinson. I was sent there early as Keir Starmer started banning foreign activists, politicians, and even journalists simply because he disagrees with them like a good communist.
Yeah, UK don't play. They like to ban people like crazy.
You'll see it again on Saturday at a march designed to confront and intimidate this diversity and this diverse country. That is why this Labour government will block far-right agitators from travelling to Britain for that event.
On the ground, my goal was simple: document the consequences of mass immigration and how certain areas of London have changed. in some cases beyond recognition. Just like what I saw in France during the 2024 parliamentary elections. There is clear ghettoization, and that is a sign that
I've heard that word, ghettoization.
Integration has failed.
Oh, you don't speak English? Oh, which language you talk? French? Just only Bengali?
That's crazy. They don't. They only got to speak the language to just speak to each other.
So I went to Whitechapel alongside Stephen Thompson, founder of Visegrad 24, and Cam Higby, an independent journalist from the United States.
East London was a stereotypical white working class area. You can see it in the architecture. Right now, we're in central London. You can see much more imposing.
It was only white. There was no other people, fam. That's where I'm like, bro. So, you know, it was different. It was white.
Much better architecture, much taller tenement homes.
Last me, bud.
None of this exists in East London. East London is full of working class real estate, and then there was an influx of Central and Eastern European Jews in the late 19th and early 20th centuries, and then starting in the 50s, it became one of the most multicultural and one of the most diverse neighborhoods of London, in particular Bengalis. Bengalis are the single largest minority. I believe, according to the last census, they represent about 30-something% of the inhabitants. Bengalis are mostly Muslim. You have mosques around every corner, and then you also have, of course, the proximity to immense wealth, because you have the City of London and Canary Wharf right there. So you have, on one hand, this sort of self-imposed ghettoization where you have an increasingly dominant Muslim presence, an increasingly Islamized area, neighborhood. That's reflected in the city council. There is not a single white English person who is currently a councillor from town.
Yo, this guy is hurt, bro. Listen, there's other people that are also in Great Britain. This guy's like, there's not any white people anywhere. Where are all the whites?
Hamlet, the recently re-elected Lord Mayor, had previously been convicted of corruption and banned from running for 10 years. That ban has ended, and he was just re-elected as Lord Mayor. He is also Bengali. The majority of the local councillors are Bengali, but you have that great irony that as you look, you can see the walkie-talkie building, you can see the Kirk, and you can see all of these skyscrapers. So there's this dichotomy between the extreme poverty and ghettoization of a large area of Whitechapel, to the extent that Whitechapel Station has, the name of the station is in English, right next door to it, it's in Bengali. And then as you look across the road, as you look down the road, you can see these towering skyscrapers and all of London's immense financial wealth.
All right, guys, we are here in the United Kingdom of Pakistan. If anything is colonization, it's this. You can come get your snacks off the floor if you want. We've got lots of nice Pakistani fabrics here.
I know, right? Poor Sir Colonizer. He's like, I thought we colonized you, people. What? This wasn't supposed to happen.
We got children's toys. We went to Tower Hamlets, and it was like the third world. The bazaars in the middle of the road. You'd have nice old English buildings like this in just what looks like a landfill in front of them. But it's like a bazaar, and they're selling fake Louis Vuitton bags, and they're selling Gucci bags.
So currently the United Kingdom is still, of course, a majority white country. Certain data suggests that it will be minority white British by 2065. But if you look at millennials, Gen Z, Gen Alpha, you have that pyramid where increasingly white British people are a smaller share of millennials, smaller share of Gen Z, and an even smaller share of Gen Alpha than in previous generations. So we might be 82%, according to the last sentence. The UK might be 82% white British now. That's not the case of Gen Alpha, which is certainly not 82% white British. It's changing fast.
Brother, there's other people. I know that he's complaining about the people who are coming from Bengal, but he keeps on saying white, like as if there's nobody else who lives in Britain. Bro, you sound racist, fam. I know you guys are trying to make a point. You might have found the wrong guy. He's like, brother, there's not going to be any white people. What about the whites? What about the whites? There's going to be less of us, but there's no more whites. Like, brother, there's a bunch of people there from other countries. You can be mad at, like, okay, there's an influx that are coming in from one country a little bit too many kind of thing. Like, you know, space it out or even it out. But you're like, but what about the whites? What about the whites? What about them?
You see it in Birmingham, you see it in places like Bradford, you see it in places like Luton Town. There is something like 11 cities and towns in the United Kingdom are currently minority white British. And the capital, London, is 1/3 white British currently. And as it's becoming less and less English, the English are moving out. There's an element of white flight. And it's only going to accelerate unless something is done to stop it and to reverse it. And obviously the biggest problem of all is the most aggressive people in all of this.
I never heard a white man say white flight. Like, I always thought that was just a statistic that people will talk about, you know, like, yo, we had to get out of here. There was so many colored people around. Like, we had to, this guy's like, yo, you know, there was like, it was white flight, man. What's happening, man? We got to get out of here.
Are certainly the ones from Muslim backgrounds who they don't just ghettoize neighborhoods, they have a policy of, an unwritten policy, but a policy of Islamization, of turning neighborhoods into areas in which anyone who is not Muslim, anyone who is not Islamic is not welcome. And in fact, is actively, if they come with a camera to try and talk to them, they will actively be chased out. This didn't quite happen today. In fact, I think we were incredibly lucky. I think that it could have turned like this.
Crazy part about it, he probably fucks bare Indian gal.
So we were filming the East London Mosque, which is one of London's biggest and oldest mosques, one of the only ones in the UK that allows the adhan to be called 5 times a day. The imam will climb the tower, or not necessarily climb the tower, but use a microphone, and there will be speakers in the tower, and he'll call to prayer. We were there for the midday prayers, and we were filming the spillover from the mosque. The mosque is not big enough to accommodate the whole Muslim community, so there were numerous Muslims outside praying, and we were filming with my camera guy, and as we're filming, a car approaches, stands on the zebra crossing, and the man in the vehicle says, "I recognize you. You're Visegrad 24. You're a genocide apologist. You animal." And I approach him and I say, I'd love to have a discussion. We'd love to.
Okay, I'm gonna forward a bit past the freaking Ed Sheeran over here. Let's get to some of the action.
Government and about wanting to behead Jews one by one.
One thing, Tom Robinson, I don't agree with anything he said. Tommy Robinson, he's anti-Islamist, anti-everything, anti-all of it. I'm not with it. If I catch Tommy Robinson, yeah, you know, if I catch you, Tommy Robinson, I'm a smoke. Yeah? But that's all I'm saying. Islam, big up Islam, respect everyone, respect every color. Islam's perfect, we're not. Big up.
Would you like the United Kingdom to be a Muslim country?
It's not a Muslim country. United Kingdom is not a Muslim country. We're not here to take over. We're here to just spread our beautiful religion, spread the peace, and spread the love. That's it, my brother. That's it.
But would you want everyone to be Muslim?
No. But I want everyone to be Muslim.
Would you not?
I don't need to be. We don't want everyone to be Muslim.
Really?
Yeah, we do.
Would you be willing to talk to us on camera? I appreciate that. Country is Christian. Which part of the country? It's a Christian country.
See that they're not helping their case because the man's like, nah, yeah, we do want that.
This country is Christian. What part of this country is Christian?
Are you asking me why I think the United Kingdom is a Christian country? Because the state religion of the country is the Anglican Church, and the head of the country is the king.
Why is it Christian? Who follows Christian?
Oh, in the sense of, are English people Christian? Is that the question you're asking? I would argue, so my position on this would be, I admire Muslims
before. No, you don't. Of course I do. I've got
you
you a channel.
Are you going to let me speak?
Are you going to let me speak?
No, you don't, bro.
What's your channel? What's your channel? Vice Grad 24. You can throw Israel shield.
What is it? Vice what?
I have to say free Palestine.
Show me.
1, 2, 3. Free Palestine. Free Palestine.
While we were filming the documentary, Stefan Thompson, founder of Visegrad 24, was filming the mosque while they were praying, and they surrounded him. They all came out of their Friday prayer, and hundreds of people surrounded him.
Not supposed to film a mosque, bro. You're not supposed to film people praying. Sorry. It's not supposed to do it. It's part of the religion.
They shouted obscenities, they threw up Hitler salutes, and they shouted, "We will behead the Jews one by one."
Fucking wood.
Hey,
fucking
put me on.
Put me
on.
Get out of here, man.
What Israel government? If I catch you, fuck Israel. Big up Palestine. Free Palestine. To the river, to the sea. Fuck Israel. Big up Palestine. Palestine will be.
I feel like I'm getting a yellow dollar sign coming right now. I just want to get straight to the action.
To speak with the man who interacted with Stefan.
All I saw was him filming. He's cowering like a little coward. All he does is anti-Muslim propaganda.
Do you think it's with Tommy Robinson?
Yeah, 100%. He is. It's not about thinking. He is.
Right. I just don't know who is Tommy Robinson.
It's basically what they would say a far-right British nationalist who is paid by Israel.
He's paid by Israel?
Yeah,
He's like their Nick Fuentes?
It's a Zionist.
Yeah, he's funded by Zionists. There's a documentary on Double Down Media by Low Key. They provide all the sources and information. Who funds?
This is their Canada First rally. Yo, suit the puck daddy, yo. But this is the UK version of the Canada First, London First, UK First.
Channels like Rebel Media, Bob Shillman funds him from Israel. So yeah, he's 100% here, not for a good cause. Because if you're a genuine nationalist and a patriot, why are you getting funded by a foreign country?
Because I heard that recently Keir Starmer have blocked entrance of some of the people attending a rally. Are you for that?
The people that they barred are people who openly incite racial prejudice and hatred. So if someone was spewing anti-Jewish, not anti-Zionist, anti-Jewish slurs and propaganda, I'm sure they'd be banned.
What do you think
There's
of
no
that?
such thing as the Muslim Brotherhood. Where's the Muslim Brotherhood?
Yeah.
They trying to basically, anyone who
So the Muslim Brotherhood, you're trying to make it sound like it's a gang.
speaks out against injustices across the Muslim world is labeled an extremist or Muslim Brotherhood. This is just one of the sticks they use to beat the Muslim community.
I saw in the footage that someone actually threw cigarettes at you.
Yeah, well, I was walking by, I didn't even say anything to the guy. I'm not sure if it was because he recognized me or he knew what I was doing, or if it was just because I was a white guy with a cross around my neck, but he flung his cigarette at me, zipped right by my nose, like, I mean, literally a centimeter away from my nose, a lit cigarette, and then he ran inside of a
I feel heavy Karen energy coming off of this guy right now. I could see the Karen aura right around his head right here, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like a orange tinge of Karenness just floating around him.
shop. And then I waited for him and he came out and I said, "Hey man, why did you fling your cigarette at me?" And then he flipped me off and spit in my face. Here he comes. This is the asshole who did it. Sir, why did you fling a cigarette at me? Why did you?
That's the guy you want to approach? All right, bro.
You fling your cigarette at me, sir?
Do your thing,
Is there a
brother.
reason why you flung your cigarette in my face? You what? You flung it right in my face. You normally fly them at head height? Really? Uncivilized.
He did it again. Okay, there's part of me who's like, I hear what they're trying to say, like you guys are uncivilized, but I feel like they're matching energy. Okay, and I'm not trying to defend any type of barbaric behavior or whatever these guys are trying to put on these men, right? But I also feel like they've heard the rhetoric that these guys have been pushing, like, yo, but what about the whites? What about the whites? And they're like, fam, like, we're just trying to freaking make our way in a place that we don't really know too well, or we're trying to learn. You know what I'm saying? Your problems ain't our problems, brother. I'm sorry. I'm trying to get money out here, bro. I'm not worried about the eugenics and all that type of shit, bro. Like, yeah, like, I'm sorry. Right? And then they see the energy and they're like, I could feel the racistness coming off of you. Spit in your face. Right? If man's had a different approach, like, hey, and they weren't using the words like Islamification and ghettoization, they might have a different conversation. They might be like, brother, I like you, brother. Hey, come, let's go get some food. But you guys come in there with that energy, like, yo, what about the whites? They're like, yo, bro, you don't let me box you in your mouth, bro. Get out of my face with this camera, bro. Are you an Islamic spy that's trying to take over my country? Punch in the nose.
Despite wearing a keffiyeh to open the conversation, almost no one wanted to engage. Was it because I'm a woman or because I'm white? Because when
No, you're asking the wrong questions. And it's not because you're white. You're white with this face. Okay? I'm sure that these guys talk to white people, fam. It's just you're white with this face and this attitude. Like, they can smell the Karen coming off of you and the question you're about to ask. Like, so when are you going to leave my country?
Yunus, a known Iranian activist, joined us and took the lead. The dynamic changed.
Well, first of all, we're in Whitechapel, which is the most heavily Islamic part of London. You can see the Quran being played right now. But ironically, we have an LGBTQ flag behind it, which I think is it's a juxtaposition.
Haram.
It's extremely ironic and hypocritical. Well, how do you, for example, reconcile the fact that there's an LGBTQ flag on top of the council, and this is like the most majority Muslim area? Do you think that is...
I'm not going to comment on this. I mean,
no?
Haram.
No.
From what I understand, LGBTQ is banned in Islam, no? So what is your views on it?
Look, I'm not going to go any further with this.
Okay.
But what you asked me regarding the whole nation and then things, I'll just stick on with that.
Yeah, but then you have to understand that there is some clashes between certain ideologies, no?
Well, look,
Haram.
as I've said, I'm not going to go any further with this. But
okay.
We all know what it is, and everyone knows exactly what it is and how it is.
So do you think this is okay in London, like for the most majority London area, you have an LGBTQ flag?
This is I don't know about that much these things.
LGBTs are gays and lesbians.
I know
gays and lesbians.
we cannot go with that actually. Because,
Don't worry, brother. Just say it. That's haram. But I don't want to talk. I don't want to talk about that right now.
For that reason.
Yeah, you're against that, yeah?
Yeah,
of course. And we were just by the mosque earlier. There were people saying they should be beheading Jews. Every single Jew they're gonna get their hand on, they're gonna behead them. We had people that they said they want to eradicate the state of Israel, and this is in the middle of London.
The man saw the camera. He was like, "What do you think about the flag on top of right near where the mosque is?" His first instinct, haram. He looked at the camera. He was like, "I don't want to talk about that right now." We don't really talk about that.
And these people still complain about Islamophobia. We have people that are banned from coming to the UK to give a speech at the Tommy Robinson rally because they criticize Islam based on facts, based on what is said inside the Quran. How insane is that? And they're not happy. They want more. Some of these people, they want Sharia law in this country.
Yeah.
Can you imagine? Like that world. And my main question is, why did you come to this country in the first place? Why did you come to this country?
We need Czar for this. I might need to, you know what? I'm going to skip to the end. See if there's any more beef in here. Pause. And I'm going to take a segment from this and present this to my co-hosts. I'd like to hear his views on this.
Okay, listen, I'm Iranian. Islamic Republic.
Whoa.
I'm Iranian. You're not Iranian, so don't talk about Iranian stuff. Don't. He's dead, bro. He's dead.
the Islamic Republic.
Did you flee the regime in Iran?
Yes, yes. I was born in Iran under the Islamic Republic, and I know the truth. People that were born in those countries. The funny thing is, majority of the people that are here, majority of the extremists are actually born in this country. I'm telling you for a fact, Iranians are not. Iranians, first of all, are not even Muslim. It was something that was imposed on us. That's why we're fighting for our freedom.
Yo, 50. It's not that. The thing is, they're like, we need more. It's like, yo, the statistics that the guy was mentioning earlier, the population is still majority white, and the man's like crying. He's like, it's 80% white in this place, and it's like only like 70% white in this place, and it's like, all right. Like, I know you guys have a heavy immigration issue going on over there, just like Canada and stuff, but you guys are acting like you still don't run the spot, fam. Like, you still got it, bro. I know things are changing, and oh my God, then they're gonna start mixing with each other. And then they're gonna make all of these like beige babies. Like, where's the white people are gonna? Oh my God, we might need to get out of there, get out of here, and go to like Switzerland or something.
Against the Islamic Republic, and we support countries like Israel, and we support Trump, and we support Tommy Robinson.
At the entrance of the underground, two men showed up and were handing out a free Quran, speaking to passerby about Islam and their message.
Yo, and the thing is with this lady, she's Quebecois, so she has like double levels. She's like racist square. Okay, she's got the don't like other people don't like people who aren't white, and then she also has low key. She has to deal with the Englishes, right? The Anglophone, but she don't like them neither. She's like, "Oh, you dirty Anglophone! You're not even speaking a good language. You should be speaking French like me. The people in France, they don't even speak the right French. It's the Quebecois Acadian."
So I stopped and I asked them a few questions.
And what about the niqab?
Niqab.
Celine Dion ass accent.
Yeah.
Niqab, women can hide. It is not obligatory for niqab, but hijab is obligatory. But if some of the women doesn't want, they can hide their face.
So it's the man who asks the woman for the niqab?
No.
No?
This is modesty of Islam.
Who made the woman switch to the niqab?
Okay, now it's Allah who has made the rule. Yeah.
How do you explain that in the Western countries we are seeing more radicalism in Islam?
Because it's being tolerated. It's being tolerated from the top. There isn't a strong policy of cracking down on Islamists. There isn't a policy of locking up and jailing people who hold Islamist values. That's not happening, and it's not being done. If you look at countries such as the United Arab Emirates and many others, Jordan included, Egypt included, who've all banned the Muslim Brotherhood and banned Islamist factions because they understand the danger of having a minority that is radicalizing the Muslims around them. Most Muslims aren't Islamists, but if they are exposed to Islamism, if that's what is being preached at their local mosque, if they're being pushed in that direction, they are much more likely than the rest of the population to radicalize. And
I'm learning some new terms. Islamist. Yo, they got like Muslim people sounding like some serious covert acting. You know, you guys are trying to take us over from the inside with your religion, trying to spread all that peace. Covering up, oh my God, you letting those women be covered. Like, listen, I'm not even gonna speak on anybody's like religion or anybody's traditions and stuff like that. But like the way these guys are acting, like, oh my God, what if they make the people Muslim? Like, I don't know, fam. Like, I don't think like there's a bunch of Christians that are like, you know, if they keep on just watching TV and just seeing too much like Muslim messaging or Islamic messaging, that they're gonna all of a sudden be like, you know what? I don't know about all that Jesus stuff. Like, I think you'll be fine, bro. There are people that are gonna convert, like, obviously, you know what I'm saying? But for the most part, people they'll stick to praising Christ, bro. The white one, bro. Okay, the white Christ. All right, don't worry, brother. You'll be fine.
So we have, on one hand, our tolerance and our freedom of speech, which is being abused against us. We are a tolerant country. The West is a very tolerant place, and the Islamists understand this, and they use our own freedoms against us. They use that freedom to preach very, very radical things, and there is also a great hatred. The Islamists, they see the world in two ways. They see it as Dar al-Harb, and they see it as Dar al-Islam, which is, there is the House of Islam, that which is already Muslim, and there is the House of War. And the United Kingdom and much of the West is a house of war, which they want. These radical Islamists who want to see the entire world fall. We should be cracking down.
They want to see the entire world fall. And then he wonders why he gets like weird energy when he's like, yo, I'm just trying to talk to you. Brother, they probably heard this. You sound like you're a pretty popular creator. Like, yeah, I don't think they want you around, fam.
Be reducing migration from majority Muslim countries to the absolute minimum. And if anything, we should have a policy of returning those people who are currently here illegally, obviously should be deported, but those Islamists who are here legally should be stripped of, if they have acquired Western citizenships, should be stripped of those citizenships, and they should be deported back to their home countries. They should not
let
be allowed to spread Islamism here.
Salute to Rebel News, man. Rebel News be doing their thing. Well, there you have it, man. It's happening in the UK. It's happening over here. I asked in the poll, who gets it worse, though? Canada or the UK? Wow. 79% got Canada and the UK 27%. Holy. Well, we did do a story, and I'm going to clip that story and upload it to this channel here. I'm not going to put it on the clips channel, but yeah, I'm going to upload it to this channel over here. The story that I'm going to clip is South Asian. I'm trying to think of a good YouTube title. But yeah, South Asian gangs have 1,000 soldiers ready to go, okay, across Canada. All right, they've made an announcement. So just, y'all been put on notice from over here at the We Love Hip Hop Network. Do me a favor also, before I get to this last story, go and tap into our clips channel. We Love Hip Hop Clips. The channel's looking kind of des right now still. The algorithm has not picked it up yet. Let me pull it up on the screen. Bang. All right. Go and tap in. Go put some views on these videos. Go and subscribe to the channel. Right now, it's got like 2,100 subscribers, but it lost its monetization like when I first started it. So the algorithm, because it's not a monetized channel, it will not push the videos. So let's get this shit back up to a monetized channel. I'm going to start migrating all of the, I will add the link to the chat. Good idea. Thank you, Season. Yeah, I'm going to start migrating all of the videos. WLHH clips. And I'll remove the other link. Yeah, I'm going to start migrating all of the videos as far as the clips over here and keep more of the long form content over here on the We Love Hip Hop Network channel, the main channel. Okay. Way more live streams. Obviously, I'm doing a 30 for 30 right now. But after the 30 for 30, you're going to be seeing a lot of live streams here and way more just long form content. And then all the short form content will be over there, with the exceptions of a few clips here and there that will be uploaded to this channel. I'm going to get to one more story and then we'll touch the road. I actually have the story in the title, so I'm not going to leave it off of our docket today. The bikers, okay? I'm not going to say specifically which bikers, whether it's, you know the names of the bikers. The bikers are recruiting more soldiers, all right? I found a new story here while I was putting together this live stream. It piqued my attention, and I was like,
we're in a suburban
this might be something to pay attention to. So I'm going to pull up a story courtesy of CBC News and CBC Windsor, actually, and we'll see what's going on with this recruitment. Let's go.
We're in a suburban neighborhood near Windsor where Windsor police recently arrested 2 people in a home. One, an alleged member of a motorcycle club called Satan's Choice.
Right.
Loaded firearms, ammunition, and biker gang paraphernalia were also seized from the home. This is not exactly an area that screams biker gang. There's a park here, lots of family homes around, a movie theater, Starbucks, Indigo up the street. Let's hear what people around have to say.
That's honestly really surprising because I'm out with the kids all the time, and I feel super safe in this neighborhood.
They must have been pretty quiet about it because we don't ever see them.
Satan's Choice is a biker gang historically involved in illegal activity like drugs and weapons trafficking, even murder.
And this is in Windsor, so this is going on all over here too.
Murders. It started in the 1950s but took off in the 60s, growing into one of Ontario's largest outlaw motorcycle gangs. In 2000, the Hells Angels absorbed many Satan's Choice branches. Since then, things were quiet in Ontario until recently.
In August of last year, August 2025, the Satan's Choice have formed again, and
there's a bunch of content that I've been seeing on Reddit more and more lately, where they've been talking about that guy Harley. I don't remember exactly what his last name is. You guys might need to help me out in the chat. People were telling me I need to go interview him, but like, I'm not gonna lie. I keep it a thou wow with you guys. I'm kind of shook. Right? His shop is like over there in Hamilton. So it's not even that far to go over there. But like, fam, he's been going hard in the paint right now. Like, I've been seeing a lot of posts on Torontology. They're linking up. They're never be shook. Bruh. Niggas be, I'm not saying I'm trying to pick a side or anything, but like, you know what? I might just do it for the journalism aspect and see, because I've already done an interview with somebody from one side of the, you know what? Let me not even say anything. Let the video play. Shut up, Friday.
There's been rapid
get myself in trouble
in the last 10 months in rapid growth.
Yes.
But because it's
Harley Goudon, if I'm pronouncing that right.
So fluid, it's hard to monitor. What I can say is the Satan's Choice do have a presence as of this month in Windsor, Essex County.
Police say Hells Angels are the most prominent biker gang in the area, but there's room for several players.
Southwestern Ontario is obviously it's heavily populated, so in organized crime terms, it's a lucrative territory.
Jesus, look at all this. All these OT spots that man them talk about: Sarnia, Windsor, London. This guy's got all of this locked down.
Windsor Police nor the OPP will say whether more Satan's Choice member arrests could be coming, but in a statement, Windsor Police do say the service is committed to addressing the impacts of guns, gangs, and drug-related crime through proactive enforcement, intelligence-led investigations.
Don't get me fucking started, man. It's near the end of the stream. I'm trying to keep my voice for tomorrow. Y'all ain't doing shit. There's literally people in the police force that are part of the gang. Okay? This is evident now. We know now. The jig is up, right? As Drake and them say. You guys have so much corruption happening within your shit that there's multiple officers that are right now suspended. There's an officer sitting in jail because he's leaking information to the people, the jail guards, or to the gangs so that they can go kill a jail guard from the South. And we're supposed to trust you guys to take down organized crime? Fuck out of here.
And strong.
Hold on. Not only that, they got 2 officers, and I've never covered this story, but there's 2 officers that were caught in Brazil or somewhere in South America, all right? R-worded a chick, did a bunch of wild shit out there. Right now, they're back here in Canada. Guess what? Suspended with pay.
Partnerships with police.
So you went on vacation and came home and then got to stay on vacation. It was Spain. Thank you, Season. You was Spain, right? R-word a girl in Spain, all right? talk a bunch of shit because you guys are out there, not you guys weren't on duty. However, you were telling people that you were police, right? End up getting caught, get to come home, stay home, and get paid. All right.
Policing and community agencies. Authorities say this man, Harley Gwindon, claims to be the organizer of Satan's Choice in Ontario. Gwindon says the alleged member recently arrested is actually a former member who recently quit. On Facebook, Gwindon posted, "He went to the other team months ago. He is not in our club, period." Gwindon says the man arrested, 41-year-old Andrew Bastian, secretly kept his club patch. But a professor who's been studying...
Harley's seen this video here too. When I clip this and post this, he's going to see this too, probably too. Yo, Harley, you know what? I'll do the interview with you. You know what I'm saying? Holla at me.
Canadian organized crime for decades isn't buying that.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's a good excuse to use, given his, proclamations that Satan's Choice are not involved in organized crime, not involved in criminal activity. He obviously has to distance himself from that.
As for the weapons seized, Schneider says this.
Holy
Some of these offenders are not, the brightest, bulbs, in the light socket. They're often very reckless and careless, and it's really not unusual for guys like this to store drugs or guns in their home.
The alleged Satan's Choice member, Andrew Bastian, is facing several weapons-related charges. Acton Clarkin, CBC News, Windsor.
Oh, God damn. Holy shit, man. Listen, just keep your eyes open, bro. If you guys are looking for a job, all right? There's recruitment happening right now. You don't have to work in Toronto. Okay. Listen, I'm not trying to endorse any type of organized crime or anything. I'm just saying, man, them are looking for a job. Jobs are hard to find. Man, them are hiring. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, if you guys want me to interview Harley, I'll get it done. Okay. Salute to Christmas List. Christmas List is the only person I know so far who's done it. Right? It's not like it's like, oh, he had to go into the depths of Hamilton. Like, no, he just pulled up to the man's spot and did the interview over there. I think he sat outside and did the interview inside. I ain't gonna pull up now because it's past 12 a.m. But yeah, I'll definitely be down to do an interview with Harley. All right. So yeah, there you have it. There you have it. Keep your eyes open, and if you're looking for a job, they're hiring. I think I'm going to end it there. Actually, I know I'm going to end it there. We got about 3 hours, 13 minutes. Day 7 to 7. Day 8 on the way tomorrow. Like I said, we will be starting at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. All right. Look out for your notifications. I'll be posting the premiere or whatever at 3 o'clock. So we'll be back. All right. Until then, we are off of this.